This quarter is proudly sponsored by Darley Bearing Supplies, Albert Street, Darley. Phone 53676766.
Community radio made in Bacchus Marsh. Apple 98.5 FM.
I'd always wondered about being a foster carer, but I wasn't sure if I was up to it or even eligible. It turned out that I was, and with all the support and training I got, well, now I'm doing it, and it's fantastic. I'm actually making a difference to a child's life.
As foster carers, we come from all walks of life. To find out more, call the hotline on 1-800-013-088 or visit fosterabrighterfuture.com.au and make a difference to a child's life.
Yeah, one of the better ads you'll hear on Apple 98.5 FM, if you don't mind. Not far off a start here. Darley hosting Melton South under grey skies here at Darley Park. 10v11. But Melton South, of course, just a game out of the 6. And the Devils yet to register a win. And they've been okay for 2.5 quarters again. Let's see how today unfolds. After 28 days of absent football, we get play underway. It's Dransman and Fenton in the ruck. Neither tap could gain any ascendancy. There'll be a stoppage. We'll normally get to see a few stoppages in the opening minutes of the rounds of footy we've seen this season so far.
At least we've got one, Rod. Britt's gone to Conway.
Yeah, well done, Fridge. Tick for you, my friend. Chance here for Melton South out of the scrimmage as a hot footy hand pass out to the Social Club side centre wing there by Wyatt. Going through traffic here. Melton South, they send the ball long into attack. Conway's the target. He's taken an absolute cracker. What a great start there from Dylan Conway. Man on man against Brett, was it?
Yep.
And terrific grab. And Conway, well, he is the trump card forward for Melton South. And if he gets his kicking boot on this afternoon, he could be in for a bag. But he has been known to have off days in front of goal. I'm sure Darley will be hoping for one of those this afternoon. But very good player, A-grade quality player in this competition. Conway, the opening 90 seconds will have a shot on goal. Leans back on the kick. Makes no mistake, straight over the goal umpire's head. What a start for the Panthers. It's one to Conway. And it's the opening goal of the game. They're 1 goal straight, 6. Melton South, they lead Darley yet to score opening minutes first term.
Yeah, once again, the clearance out of the centre from Dransman. They spread very quickly, Melton South, and that was just a very good kick inside 50 and landed on the top of the head of Conway. It was a great mark too, under plenty of pressure.
Mitch Banner playing deep forward again this afternoon for the Devils. Just the one forward 50 entry for that mark to Conway and goal. Back in the middle of the ground. Tap one by Dransman. Baker back into the side today. Tackle taken to the ground. Welcome back, Luther.
Yeah, good to see Luther back in the side. They missed him dearly, Todd.
Yeah, back,
leadership.
Back from a broken hand. There's the ball up. We'll give that one to Fenton. Chapman couldn't gain possession. Socket off the ground there by Inglis in the Azapati direction. Will it sit for him? Decides to go the soccer. Gathered by Young. Dropped it like a hot spot. The umpire called play on. Ball on half forward here for Darley. He kicked to the Grey Street or Bacchus Town end in this opening term. Yet to get it past their half forward line in the opening minutes. There's the tap, one by Fenton. Baker in and under. Bit of a scrimmage of players around the footy. Kick across the body there by Brett inside 50, and Harley Inglis has taken the mark. Poor checking there by the Panthers. Reward for Inglis playing in front, and Harley will go back and have a shot on goal from, I'd say, 40 metres. Fridge?
Yeah, no, he probably usually gets these, but he's a better fella on the run, I think, Todd, isn't he?
Inglis leans back on the kick. He's kicked a few over the journey. Good bit of work there on the goal line by Spiteri, and it's through for the Devils' opening score of the afternoon. Scores level here at Darley, 1 goal apiece.
Yeah, I thought it was young Cadman that got that out of the got that across to Inglis, Todd.
Yeah, you might be right.
No, Britt couldn't have possibly been in the half forward line when he's standing there against Conway. Sorry.
So Bewley is on Conway as we speak.
Okay.
So there's been a change there. I was right. It was Matthew Brett, who's coming off the Social Club wing. Thanks very much. Dransman won the tap, out wide towards Callis. Foot race on in earnest. He's a quick player, is Callis. The ball will sit for him. Mitch Ward in pursuit. Boundary line beats them both over the line for a boundary throw-in. Adjacent to our broadcast partners, Red Onion. Attacking side, centre wing, Social Club side of the ground for Melton South. A goal apiece here. Conway with the opener. Inglis with the reply for the Devils. Throw in. Ball at ground level. Opportunity here for Melton South across half forward. Ball ended up in the hands of Theo. He was dispossessed. Had a second crack at it. Hand passed it straight over towards Young. Excellent cut off there by the youngster. Set the ball to the outer side centre wing. Sits okay for Cadman here. He's on his non-preferred, but manages to get onto the right side. Sends the ball out wide here. Johnson with his first touch on debut. Well done there by the youngster. Got it to Spiteri. Squarey kick, put Ankrum under the pump. Good spoil there from the Panthers' defence. The umpire's picked out a free kick though, and it's going to go to Joel Cadman. Plays on. Lazy hand pass. Missed Ankrum. Sloppy football. Ball at ground level. He knocked out in the direction of Theo. His hand pass was just as poor as the previous. And the ball is just shanked there by Fenton. Scrappy football. Lloyd had to be quick. Got taken to the ground. Free kick to Darley on half forward. Advantage paid. Baker, speary kick. Misses Banner the target in deep into the pocket over the line for a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, just a little bit of a lackadaisy by Cadman there. Just very lazy with the handball there, Todd. Created the turnover.
25 metres around from the Darley goal. Outer side, forward pocket. There's the throw-in. Fenton's tap was brilliant. Got it to Baker. Just dropped it, but umpire couldn't see that. Second disposal was good from Baker. Got it to Cadman on his left foot across the body. Through for a minor score. Misses to the left. The advantage on the score, albeit a single point. It's Darley 1-1-7. Lead Melton South 1 goal straight 6.
Been very lively, Teo, 41 in the first couple of minutes, Todd.
Ball comes into play. The kick was good there from Jake Thornton-Gill and found Pendlebury. Laconic action onto the left boot. Went out wide towards half back. Kick was good. Found Lee. He went further afield to Fino, who ran, carried, now kicks towards half forward. Poor checking there from the Devils. Ends up in the hands of Jake Thornton-Gill, who just kept running. Conway at the back. Takes the grab over the top of Bewley and runs into an open goal.
Well, I'm sure the change will come very quickly where Britt will go there, Todd. I was sure that I'd seen Britt there before, but the eyes might have been playing tricks on me. But
how about the running of Jake Thornton-Gill? And he had the kick in, hit the target at half-back, kept running, and he had the forward 50 entry kick there. Wasn't checked there by any of the Darley forwards. No one ran with him at all. But his running power is very good, Jake. Just ask him.
Very good. And seemed to be playing a very open forward line, Melton South.
And that was coast to coast.
Giving Conway plenty of room, Todd.
Panthers back in front. Both goals to Conway. Inglis with the only goal for the Devils. Back in the middle. We'll give that tap to Dransman, but all black and white if the ball will sit up for them. Callis got a favourable bounce. Went towards half forward over the head of Hanson. Chance here. Notman kept the ball low. Got it again, Conway. Wow. If he keeps this up, we might run out of space next to his name marking the goals. As Conway will go back and have a shot on goal. 25, 30 metres out, directly in front. Darren Leonard standing them up.
Well, I know you're trying to play, like your younger blokes and give them the experience, but this bloke's an A-grade footballer. I would have thought that they would have gone with Britt straight away with him, Todd.
Yep, well, Conway directly in front, leans back on the kick. He's got 3. Can you believe it? Melton South have 3. They're 3 straight 18. They lead Darley 1 goal 1-7.
Once again, good clean footy by the Panthers, Todd. Quick ball movement, and that's their style of game. Very quick, spread quick, and have very open forward line to kick quick into their forward 50.
Been playing 8 minutes here, opening term at Darley Park. Apple 98.5 FM's match of the round. Melton South 3 goals straight 18. Lead Darley 1 goal 1-7. All 3 goals for the Panthers to Conway. Back in the middle. Tap one again by Fenton. He's been okay. Inglis dispossessed. Chance here for Chapman. Taken to the ground. Umpire says, I'll have it. And you'll come up and ball it up right in the middle of the ground. Social Club side of the centre. There's the ball up. Tap, won by Fenton. Baker over running it. Chance here for Collie. Quick hands to Anchor, arguably Darley's best player in 2021. Right foot kick to the fat side of Inglis. Ball bounced favourably for him as he sent the ball towards half forward. Good pressure on the ball there by the big fella there in Pendlebury. The ball goes further afield, just inside the Melton South coach's box. Lloyd combat with hand pass to Callis. He's dispossessed. Hot footy inside 50 here. Ankrum with quick hands. Cadman across the body to the goal line. And the Major couldn't quite take a mark off hands through for a minor score. Plenty of young blokes out there this afternoon, I'm sure. As Callis brings the ball back into play. Straight to Pendlebury. Gave the ball towards Lloyd, who's normally good by foot. Got it to the outer side centre wing. Setting himself there was Tanner. Outsmarted there by Wyatt. Congratulations to Tanner playing his first game this afternoon. Just forgot to grab the footy there. Bit of first game nerves as conceding some ground with handball was Hanson and Young. And Collie just says, let's just take a breath, guys. On half-back, outer side of the ground. Goes short to Hanson, who went to go by hand. That would have been disastrous. Hanson keeps the ball low. Kick finds Fenton, can give it to Collie. He takes the ball with speed. Right foot kick inside 50. Banner the fly. Could have got the arm chop. Umpire called play on. And I'll get out of trouble here, Melton South, with a nice kick. Found Chapman. Gave it to Jake Thornton-Gurlin. He's been good early. Hanson with a goalkeeper-type spoil intercept. Ball bounces favourably now. Got the ball over towards Leonard. Right foot kick to the Social Club side centre wing. The mark's been taken out there. Well, it could be Holt who goes inboard towards Inglis. And Inglis with ball in hand.
Change has been made. Dazzy's on to Darren Leonard, on to Conway. Todd?
Short to Hanson. Chip over the top. It's a bit of keepers off going on. And the Devils on centre wing. Well, that's a beautiful kick. Found Coots Major. Laces out the youngster. That's the way you want the footy delivered. Kick goes lateral towards Inglis. Had to be good. Was too good for Chapman on that occasion. Inside 50. It's a shallow entry, but the Devils will take it. Oh, and Aaron hand pass here. Chance for a turnover. Could have been a free kick to Melton South. The umpire called play on. Collie got it to Inglis. I speak of Brad, who got it back to brother Harley. Harley.
That's his sister-in-law.
Harley inside 50 to batter across the body. And waiting on the goal line there was the big fella there in Dransman.
I see him, he keeps dropping back Drans when he's playing the kick behind the play. He leaves Fenton and gets back when they're going forward inside their forward 50 or off across the middle. Todd?
Dransman goes to the defensive 50-45, right in front of the Social Club. Harley Inglis again with a right foot kick, goes into the wards. That's a party. Second grab, got it. Umpire said play on. Bit stiff there as a party. Harley Inglis
been lively.
Been good.
Been really good.
There's the ball up. Tap. Give that one to Fenton as well. Quick kick out of the congestion by Pendlebury. And there's that man again.
Yeah, no, he's having a good one. He's going well. Harley's plenty of the footy.
But that's a tough kick from just in front of the Melton South faithful. They'll certainly be giving him a mouthful there as he attempts a second shot on goal. Kick the Devils' one and only goal this afternoon. There's the kick. It'll get to the goal line as it got the carry thumped through by Pendlebury for a rushed minor score. The goal umpire looks like he's got one in the solar plexus. Pendlebury runs away. Kicks the ball towards half-back. Conway's pushed right up, but the kick didn't hit the target. Chance here for Darley. Turnover through Inglis. The kick into the Coots Major direction was cut off. The mark's been taken by Kavarik. Kicks the ball to outer side centre wing. Ward went to ground. Keeping their feet there good was Leonard. Got the ball towards Brett. Right foot kick. Spearing kick was a ripper. Bailey Young had to wait a little bit, but was an excellent kick. The youngster goes short. Finds Brad Inglis. Could have gone by hand there to Williams, but chose not to. He's about 75 metres out from goal. Two and a half kicks away as he goes short and wide. Does he have the carry? It's been cut off and the mark's been taken there by Callis. Speaking of David, wastes no time. Plays on. Right foot kick. Plenty of carry on the kick towards half forward. Excellent spoil there on Conway by Leonard. And a follow-up tackle was brilliant and justly rewarded there by the umpire. What happened there?
No, he's paid it the other way, Todd.
Oh, my goodness. Right foot kick goes inside 50. And the mark has been taken by, you guessed it,
Dylan Conway.
got it again.
Well, he's stiff there, does he? Because his second effort was terrific, and then he's paid the free kick, and he's there, and then he's quickly played on, and Conway's out there standing on his own.
Yeah.
So a bit stiff there.
Yeah, did everything right there, Leonard, but a bit stiff, and as you said, so Conway's going to have a shot on goal for his fourth, and we've just been playing the best part of 14 minutes. Wow, he could kick 20 if he keeps this up.
If he kicks 20, I'll walk back to Melton South.
And buy him a beer.
About 20, I'll buy him if he kicks 20.
Conway leans back on the kick, makes no mistake, straight through the high diddle. Conway's got 4 in 14 minutes here at Darley Park.
Yeah, no, Toddy's on fire. No, but very unlucky, like Darley had, a good 3 or 4 minutes of play inside 50, for the last 3 or 4 minutes. They go forward and Conway takes the mark, and there's your answer.
We'll go around the grounds. We'll just have a quick look in other scores when Bill wakes up, and we'll get that to you in a minute. Back in the middle of the ground here after that goal too. Conway, he has 4. Melton South have 4. Darley 1 goal, 3, 9. They trail by 15 points. Callis out of the middle. Goes to Soccer. That he's taken out of the play. Inglis dispossessed as soon as he grabbed it. Hot footy on in earnest here. 50-50 ball. Ground ball get was good there by Fenton before he's bailed up and taken to the ground. And he's been penalised for holding the ball.
You've got to be joking. Seriously.
Yeah, very stiff there, and Wyatt will take the kick. Right foot kick inside 50. Getting into the hole there was Hansen. Did well. Cut off that Conway presentation. Chance here for the Devils. So Colley's forced to hurry by foot. Could be deliberate here. What's the umpire going to say? Throw it in. Gee, that would have given Conway another shot on goal.
Yeah, they seen who the number 7 was, so they didn't give it to him.
Why don't you just go over and give him the rounds of golf at quarter time and send him out to the golf club? Boundary throw in. In front, there was Fenton. He's toiled manfully in the ruck, Fenton, in this first half of this opening term.
Yeah, no, he's undersized, but he creates a contest all the time, Todd. He was terrific against Sebastopol.
It's about 45 metres away from the Melton South goal. They kick to the golf club end. Wyatt goes for a hopeful hand pass over the head more than anything else. Fell into the hands of the Devils. They coughed it up just as quick. Going through traffic there was Sharp, just inside the boundary line. He'll pump the ball into attack. The fly was Brett, then Sport over the line for a boundary throw-in. 30 metres around from the Melton South goal.
He's hurt himself, Cadman, there. I think he released that bloke, got away too easily from him there, so he must have copped an elbow to the rib or the chest.
Boundary throw-in. Conway just pushes his opponent under the foot. He tried to have a snap out of the ruck, but missed his foot in the end. It's going to be a free kick here. Darley's going to pick up one. It's going to go to Leonard. What can they do in defence, the Devils, to cut off that supply to Conway? That's the million-dollar question for Edges. That kick short from Leonard was good and found Colley on half-back.
They've probably got to sacrifice someone to get across in front of him, Todd.
That's a terrific kick from Colley to the social club side centre wing. Hansen needed to be a bit harder there, but was rewarded the free kick at the end.
Oh.
Inglis dispossessed. Chance for Bakers and a couple of handballs early. That's encouraging. Spiteri goes wide to Brett. Keeps the ball low. That's an excellent kick. And the Devils on half forward. Might be Bewley out there, is it?
Yep.
Keeps the ball low. Kicks okay. The Major couldn't quite take the mark off his hands. Ball stays in somehow. Major's tackle, taken to the ground. I'm speaking of Coots, Major. Before it finds its way over the line for a boundary throw-in right in front of the Melton South Army who made the trip down the highway this afternoon.
Well, the Major just give in that contest as he went over the boundary line, give a shove to one of the assistants there. Not intentional, though.
There's the boundary throw-in. Bewley at the back. Gave the hand pass to Inglis. Right foot kick, high kick into the banner direction. He's got 2 to beat. Lloyd goes the spoil. Spiteri at ground level. Gathers shot on goal. Misses. Excellent bit of roving there from Spiteri. But just a minor score registered there for the Devils. They're 1-4-10. They trail Melton South 4 goals straight, 24. We've been playing 18 and a half minutes first term. Pendlebury brings the ball back into play. Got caught on his right boot and just got a bit lost there. So he gave the ball back to Callis. Gets the ball towards half-back. Collie in front goes. The thump did well there. Found the boundary line over the line for a throw-in. On half-forward for the Devils. Outer side of the ground. Just a couple of metres around from us here in the commentary box. If you've just joined us, Melton South 4 goals. All to Conway. Lead Darley 1-4-10. The goal to Inglis. Baker over the footy then now is taken out of it as Collie gathers and just forced a hand pass quickly. The tackle there was good on Theo. Chance here for the Devils. Left foot kick by Holt. Banner had to be good. Left foot across the body was okay. Inside 50. Gathered by Ankrum. Looking for options. Got it to Johnston. Quick hands to Spiteri. Just was hopeful more than anything else. His hand pass went straight to Thornton Gillen, who found Wyatt. Goes short towards half-back, and the Panthers are out of trouble. And I speak of Wood, who goes towards half-forward. Jake Thornton Gillen's had a good start of the game. Wheels and goes onto the right boot. Oh, Conway, it's going to set at the back, and he's got it again. My goodness. Conway is going to go back and have a shot on goal, 15 metres out. I mean, he's rivalling some of David Barnes' efforts deep in the square, Fridge.
Yeah, going back a long, long time there, Todd.
Yeah, and I mean, Conway's half the size of Big DB, but
would be
5 goals in a quarter.
Yeah, no. Big David would have... Oh, he's hit the post.
Oh, he's hit the Holy Ghost.
Oh, really? Oh, what a shame.
Oh, yeah. We're just gutted here in the commentary box. 4-1-25, Melton South lead Darley 1-4-10.
Heath, take him off.
East Point 3-2-20 lead the Gibson Hooper charge of Ballarat. They're 1-1-7. And Sebastopol 2 points, trail Sunbury 2 goals. And it'll be Collie to bring the ball back into play. Goes short, kicks okay. Finds Baker. And a handful of possessions in the opening quarter, just warming into the game. Goes short by foot. It's okay. Back to Collie. Goes into the Brett direction. They've had half a dozen disposals inside their own D50 here, the Devils. Risky kick. Oh, what a terrific mark. Taken there by Lee Spiteri. Gee, that Brett kick put him under the pump, but he was more than up for it as he goes short to Williams. Now, last time he was here, he went across goal and found Lockyer, but that won't be happening this afternoon as he goes along the line to Van Leith. He's taken to the ground. Rebound here. Opportunity for the Panthers. They go to half forward. Hanson sits for him. He gathers. Now he looks in trouble, the big fella. Gave the hand pass to Brett. Hand pass was hopeful rather than anything else. Chance here for Wood. They'll go inside 50 here. Spoil was okay there from the Devils' defence. Chance here for Callis. On the right boot. Goes forward. And off to the left. Over the line. Out of bounds. Yeah, that was polite of them to wait for Conway to get back up there and...
Yeah, no, he seems to be covering a lot of territory today. Conway's up and down, up, inside 50, getting to the arc and then getting back deep into the forward 50.
There's the boundary throw in. Pushed his ruckman under the footy like he did at the previous contest. Oh, that was a horror handball. Chance here for Wyatt across the body. God. He's put it through. I think Darling is struggling identifying... I think they're struggling with the jumpers. But nonetheless, Melton South extend here at Darley Park. They're 5-1, 31. Darley a 1 goal, 4-10. First goal to Wyatt. Conway has 4. Conway just having a word with Wyatt saying, what are you doing? These are my goals. But it's all comfortable for Melton South at the moment. Just under pressure decision making. Darley by hand, just literally giving the ball to... the Panthers on a handful of occasions.
I don't know whether it's just the pressure of Melton South, at the source, Todd.
There's the ball up. Chance here for Jake Thornton Gillen with the clearance. Right foot kick gets inside 50. Pressure applied there by Williams. Tuck shrugged off. Here's a chance here for Braden Wood. High kick to the top of the square. No, tell me. C-O-N-W-A-Y spells. Conway, give us a spell. He's going to go back and have another shot.
Well, he might get that 20, Todd. I might be walking back to Melton South. I couldn't possibly.
Oh, mate.
I don't know how they're going to stop this fella at the moment, Todd. He just seems to be everywhere.
Well, there'll be a few Darley people seeing Conway for the first time this afternoon, and I'll be hoping it'll be the last, you'd think, if this keeps going the way it is. Conway going for goal number 5. It's off to the right. He has 4 goals too. Well, that means that he doesn't have a cape, at least. He is human.
Yeah, no, he is human, Todd. You got 2 arms, 2 legs.
Yep, just got to get a bit smarter somehow.
Body and head, so I can't understand why they can't get someone that's the same stature.
Collie, low kick, rakey kick was a beauty. Found Brett on the defensive 50. That was one of the kicks of the year. Going along the line there was Brett and went over the head of Bewley. Now he's got 2 to beat. So the work rate of the Panthers is up here. Sullivan, right foot kick in the Conway direction. Pushed out of it there by Leonard. Umpire called play on. He did well there, Leonard. He didn't go too early. By hand down to Spiteri. Now this is the pressure kick. Right foot kick. That's a beauty to as a party. Some good footy going on here at Darley Park. Stick with us on Apple 98.5 FM. Kick to half forward. Will it sit for Cadman? He's got 2 to beat. As soon as he gathered it, he was taken to the ground. The umpire says, I'll have it. And he'll ball it up on half forward Social Club side of the ground for the Devils.
Possibly would have been better off, throwing a fist at that ball and getting it out into the open, Todd, instead of grabbing it when you've got 2 players that are converging on you.
Baker went with the soccer out of the congestion, only as far as Callis here. The ball will sit for him. He's got some pace here. Right-hand hand pass over to the direction of Mepstead. He's got time, measures the kick out wide. The kick's okay. Mark's been taken there by Callis. Right foot kick inside 50. What's going to happen here? Players set themselves. Umpires picked out a free kick if we don't mind. And it's going to go to Conway.
Well, that's one he'd missed before. So I think Conway will give him a mouthful for missing the first one in the back, and he's evened it up with a nice soft one. Todd?
So Conway with 4 goals too on the board already. 4-2 of Melton South's 5-2. They lead Darley 1-4-10. We've been playing 25 minutes in this opening term. Conway has 4. Can he make it 5? For a blistering start from the Panthers. He leans back on the kick. Conway's got 5. The Panthers have got 6. They go further in front here at Darley Park. They're 6-2-38. They lead Darley 1-4-10. Heath Pritchard to be wrapped.
Yeah, he'd be wrapped with Dylan's first quarter performance, Todd, and also with the overall side's performance. Their run and carry is very good, and their execution is really, really good by hand and foot. Where the other side is Darley making a lot of mistakes,
Darley's kicking's been okay.
Yeah, kicking okay, but, Aaron handballs out of packs, not finding anyone,
Yep, terrible chance here for Darley out of the congestion. I speak of Bradley English, got the ball towards half forward, but it's all Melton South with a hurried kick to the outer side centre wing. It sits for Will Thornton-Gillen. Left foot kick towards half forward. That was good vision. Found his brother. Just blind turn. Went to half forward. Shot on goal.
Missed.
Off to the left for a minor score. Well, Darley just needing the siren really for a regroup.
I think what he's trying to do across it, just that passage of play previously when that free kick was picked out for Conway, Hanson was coming across to try and cut him off.
How about that free kick in from Collie? That's an absolute beauty. It's almost been marked by Craig Baker in front of the coach's box there.
Well, the kicking has been terrific, Todd. They're finding their targets.
Yeah, Matthew Brett, they combine there by foot, is good. He has ball in hand.
Just when it becomes a contest, it's just, a bit of a rush for him.
Mitch Ward has ball in hand now. Goes with the right foot. That found a target. But as the siren sounds at quarter time, it's Melton South 6-3-39 who lead Darley 1-4-10. Conway's got 5. We'll take a break and we'll be back for a look at how the first quarter unfolded. Quarter action.
This broadcast of BFL Game Day is proudly sponsored by Western Screens, Blinds and Awnings, 35A Griffith Street, Bacchus Marsh. Phone 5370-1478.
This quarter is proudly sponsored by Darley Bearing Supplies, Albert Street, Darley. Phone 53676766.
Discover your community on Apple 98.5 FM.
Luther Baker and Harley Inglis combined to send the ball towards half forward. Chance here for the Devils, about 50 metres away from their goal. If you've just joined us, welcome to Apple 98.5 FM. Match of the round, Darley hosting Melton South. There'll be a stoppage 50 metres out from the Darley goal, who trail by 29 points after that blistering opening from Dylan Conway, who booted 5 in the opening term to set up this 29-point lead for the Panthers. Be a repeat stoppage. Dark skies overhead. Dan Roy will be looking for an immediate response from the Devils, who took their time to get out of their respective huddle. Let's just hope the message has sunk in as Wyatt. Oh, that's holding the ball. Good decision there by the umpire. Free kick to Baker. Somehow they've decided to play on there, Darley. Just ridiculous decision there, and they're going to cough it up here. There's going to be a ball up, close up against the boundary line. Might have paid advantage there, Todd, and they've just gone on and taken that advantage. Yeah, they did, but it was to no advantage, really, and now they've given away a free kick. Well,
now I see Britt is definitely on Conway, Todd, in this quarter.
I see that.
100%.
Only two inside 50.
Well, he's closer. I can see him from here.
Quick look at the scores. Sunbury 21 leads Sebastopol 2 points. Redan 44 lead the Lakers 9. Ballarat 20 trail East Point 21. Good games of footy going on around the region this afternoon. Stick with us. We've got a good game on here. But game in favour of the Panthers at the moment. They lead by 29 points. There'll be a ball up on the attacking side of centre wing for the Panthers, Social Club side of the ground.
I don't think the rain's too far away, Tom.
No?
The lights might get on here shortly.
Oh, please. Opportunity here for Inglis again. Pressure's good. Just stole the footy. But weight of numbers saw Inglis dispossess as soon as he grabbed it. But somehow he managed to get ball to Fort Young. Did well. Had 2 to beat. Threw the ball onto the boot. The youngster got it inside 50. But Hanson was pushed under the ball there by Thornton Gillen. Just outsmarted. And he took the mark and played on. Gave it to Pendlebury. Left foot towards half-back. Now here's the youngster Johnson. How's he going to go? Good shepherd there, but couldn't shepherd the second one. And Van Lee's tackle taken to the ground. Free kick against.
Done the right thing at the first contest, Todd.
Yeah, they've just got one extra, though, Melton South. So the youngster did the shepherd, but then as soon as he did that, there was another tackler there to apply the pressure as Thornton Gillen goes onto the left boot. Gets it beyond half-back for the Panthers. It goes over the head of everyone. Just set up there beautifully for Dransman, who didn't have to do anything other than just throw the ball onto the boot. Got it to half-forward. Thornton Gillen goes inside out on Azapati. Sends it inside 50. Good overhead mark taken there by Wood in front of Ward. So Wood with ball in hand, donning the long sleeves this afternoon. The number 19 for the Panthers. Will kick from about 50. It's the Panthers who lead. No additional scores as yet in this second term. 39 Melton South lead Darley 10. So Wood will kick from 50. Would want a mulligan, would want that all over again. All that was messing with some Benny Hill music. Here's an opportunity here for Theo. He's dispossessed by Young, who did well, who had numbers against. Chance here for Wood to make amends, but Collie just stole it. That was good hands back to Young. He's shown a bit here in this second term, Young. He's been good. Right foot kick to Cadman. Takes a nice mark. Out of side centre wing. Cadman with ball in hand. Right foot kick goes inside 50. There's the fly. Johnson couldn't take the mark. Ball at ground level. Spateri over it. Couldn't gather. Good forward pressure there from the Devils. They force a stoppage about 35 metres away from their goal. 45-degree angle.
Well, Todd, next time he lines up for goal, I'm going to send out a golf tee for him.
Mulligan. Anyway, they combine with hand pass here to Melton South to Callis. Might have caught one high. The umpire called play on. There's a hand pass to the advantage of Chapman. Can measure the left foot kick to Lloyd. Can he keep it inside the boundary line? He can't.
Good decision, young fella.
And as a party, we'll take the resultant free kick. True centre wing, outer side of the ground here, Darley Park. Skies are darker than grey, I tell you that much. Right foot kick from Azapati. Inside 50 was just hope for more than anything else.
No one there, Todd.
Transford and Pendlebury just raffled it.
No one there.
So Pendlebury with ball in hand on half back.
More kick in hope than that one.
Yeah. Left foot kick to half back. Had to be precise. It was pretty ordinary from Pendlebury. Went over everyone's head and Van Lee took the mark on the chest. The lights are on here, albeit a Land Rover. Right foot kick from Van Lee's been cut off. Poor kick. Jake Thornton-Gillen read it better than everyone else. His right foot kick out to Dransman. Azapati went with it with one arm.
Two of them, yeah.
Chance here for Young to pick it up. Azapati applies a Shepherd. Young goes along with the right foot kick. Inside 50, Captain the fly. Couldn't take the mark. Chance here for Mepstead. He's dispossessed. Ball at ground level. The umpire's picked out a free kick and it's going to go to the Panthers.
No, he signalled the other way, Todd. It's going to Darling.
Well,
we signalled.
Mate, if the man with the whistle doesn't know what's going on,
well, neither do we, so...
How much hope are we? Well, let's just hope for Darley's sake that Mark Hanson knows what's going on.
Bear with us, viewers.
And kicking through the two big sticks will get the Devils back into the game.
We'll get it right at some stage.
Of course, the young fella there in Braden Wood for Melton South, obviously watching too much golf this morning at the US Open.
He wants the thing the witches hat with their rugby.
Hanson's done that a bit of training, just leans back on the kick, threads it through, makes no mistake. First goal of the second term to the Devils, who'll be hoping that they're kicking to the scoring end in this second term, albeit there's no breeze. Dark skies overhead. Darley at 2 goals, 4-16. They trail Melton South 6-3, 39.
Well, I don't know what actually ventured out of that free kick there, Todd, because I thought that he was paying a trip to the Melton South player, and then all of a sudden he's signal the other way to Darley. So luck's a fortune, and deserved goal for them. They tried hard in this first 5 minutes.
Ball up in the middle of the ground. Tap one by Dransman. Inglis in pursuit, but just gathered cleanly there was Callis, who was very good. Went inside 50. As a party goes the spoil, he misses. And the mark's been taken there by Fino.
Just that fella Williams, just not enough pressure, you know. Just let that bloke waltz out of the centre there.
And there's a mark taken there by Tanner. Very good mark in front of Conway.
What's he done here?
The youngster there, Tanner, on debut. I thought he'd taken that. But we'll go to Matthew Brett. He'll go short to Azapati. Had to be strong overhead. He was.
He's been good, this kid.
He was always going to go to ground in the aerial, so he had to take the catch. Otherwise, he was out of business. But he'll get the Devils smothered kick. Poor kick that was. In fact, Sullivan now can do the sharking here. Attacking 50. Quick hands to Callis. He's got speed to Burn. Lost balance. Got the hand pass to Wyatt. Kick across the body. Through for a minor score. Melton South's first score of the second term. It's taken them 8 minutes 30. Oh, my God, where's Dylan Conway?
He's
gone to the toilet, says Vicky Baker. Brilliant. 6-4-40, Melton South lead, Darley 2-4-16.
He might have gone to the netball course, got more shots than the goal attack.
The Devils will get out of trouble here. From half back, Aaron hand pass there from Brett. But a major couldn't gather. Brad Inglis with hands. Good vision. Found Holt. Oh, this kick will want to be good. It was. And found Fenton. And steady the ship. Could have given it to Baker there, who could have gone on to his left, but Fenton will go short. Oh, that's got to be 50 metres. No, umpire said.
No, we couldn't buy one there, Todd.
No, Spiteri just might have just collapsed on contact there as regains his composure, and Hanson on the leads, ignored. He'll go wide into the Fenton direction. He couldn't quite take the mark there, the big fella. Ball at ground level. Chance here for Lloyd, who got it to Pendlebury. Kicked low, went to the major, who lost his footing in the end, the youngster. Now it's all too late. In from everywhere. The umpire's picked out a free kick. They're going to go to Darley somehow for holding the ball. And the free kick will go to Collie. If you've just joined us, Darley 2-4-16. Trail Melton South 6-4-40.
Put it at the top of the square, Blake.
Collie, normally good by foot, especially out of the fence. Let's see how he goes with the entry kick. Hanson wanting the lead. He's going to go onto the left here. Spears it into Baker. It went over his head. Running onto the ball now was Inglis. But the Panthers have got numbers here. Fenton did well. Conceded some ground by both sides there with their pressure. Needing clean hands here. Cadman tackled, taken to the ground. Ball falls into the hands of Brett, who goes wide, and Hansen takes a mark. Confidence up on the lead after kicking the opening goal of this second term. Going to be a few tired players at the end of 4 quarters here this afternoon, you think, Pridge?
Yeah, most definitely, Todd. The speed that they're playing this game. There'll be a few weary blokes with the 20-day break with COVID.
Hansen, top of the square. Could have been a push there, an infringement against the Devils, but the umpire called play on us. Melton South player ran out of bounds as he was aiming to clear the ball out of defence.
It seems it just got a little bit scrappy this quarter, Todd. It's not as free-flowing as it was in the first quarter.
Boundary throw in, tap one by Fenton, but the Panthers will get out of trouble through Callis. High right foot kick, one bounce over the line for a boundary throw in on half forward for the Devils, adjacent to their coach's box. They trail by 24 points. It's an even 4 goals in it.
Just wondering whether, this young fella Tanner, he's about 6'5", Todd, whether he'll get a chance to have a go in the ruck, because he's on a bloke that's about 5'2" at the moment.
There's the boundary throw-in. Neither side can gain any ascendancy as it's knocked free from hands over the line in front of the boundary throw-in. Adjacent to the
they're into it now.
coach's box.
Wyatt and Tanner are into it.
There's the ball up. Tanner on debut.
Yeah, bit of testosterone, the young fella in front of the Darley faithful.
Yeah, in front of Danny Duggan. I think Danny's the grandfather.
He'd be happy. He'd be very proud man, Danny, today, to have the chest out today.
Boundary throwing. That's a fair thump one by Dransford. Knocked it towards centre wing. Who's got numbers? Scrappy football here at the moment. Neither side can gain any ascendancy as the numbers build up around the football with the slow type play. And there'll be a ball up, centre wing, Social Club side of the ground. It's Darley who trail by 4 goals. There's the ball up, just pushed out of the contest was Fenton, but the umpire just let it go. Ball sits here for Sullivan. He just ran into a tackle, taking it. He's going to be paid for too high.
Paid that too high. Found that one.
Tried to do the big don't argue and was just grabbed, and then probably a little fortunate there as Pendlebury got it to Wyatt, by hands to Lloyd, inside 50. Darley got the numbers, and Leonard takes the mark. Plays on with the hand pass to Collie. Go on, Fridge.
Double team in there. Brett and Leonard on Conway.
Right foot kick finds the major on half-back for the Devils.
Fair size, this kid too.
Goes short to Cadman, but goes the longer option of the 2-on-1 to Hansen, if you don't mind.
Not a good option.
No, the ball's going to come back just as quickly as it went in that direction. And the Panthers go short to Sullivan.
He's getting a fair bit of it, this fella too, Todd. Sullivan.
Wheels onto the right foot. Gets it towards the attacking 50. Thornton Gillen sets himself off. That was too easy. He just ran in front of 3 Darley blokes. Took an overhead mark, if you don't mind. Right foot kick keeps it low in the Conway direction. He just flopped home for a free kick. The umpire let it go. Will it sit for Chapman? It does. Now it does. He's just inside the boundary line. What's he going to do? Gets onto the left. Hurried kick to the top of the square. But it's all Darley, and Jack Bewley takes the mark and goes short. Finds Holt. He's got... forced to go short. The kick was good. Did well. As a party takes the mark. They're not out of trouble yet, Darley. Kick short from As a party. Inglis had to go. He's just possessed there by Kavarak into the... Conway must have given away a free kick. Umpire let it go. Not his best moment. And then Wyatt tackles Brett, takes him to the ground, and there'll be a ball up.
And he's given to him.
Well, Conway was very fortunate there. And there he goes, flopping again.
He's going to play a free kick to Conway. Oh, you've got to be joking.
Yeah, that's pretty poor umpiring.
That is terrible.
Conway's got a little grin on his face. He just knows he got the better of the man in green on that occasion. He'll go back and have a shot on goal for a chance at goal number 6.
There you go, Todd. Well, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Ferdingham, well, he retarded Britt previously. No free kick. And now, just for a jumper pull, is awarded a soft free kick. Yeah, absolutely soft.
He Ferdingham fell over like an Italian at the World Cup as Conway will go back and have a shot on goal here.
Ferdingham.
45-degree angle. Distance won't be a problem.
Yeah, no.
Neither will accuracy. Look at that. It's an absolute sensational exponent of the drop punt. Conway's got 6, albeit that fortuitous one at that. Melton South extend. They're 7-4-46. They lead Darley 2-4-16. But that might be just enough to get the Devil's blood boiling, Fridge, and get them firing up with a quick response here.
I don't know about the 18 that are out there, but I think the Faithful's blood would be absolutely boiling. Well, Vicky's nearly jumped out of the box to manhandling.
Yeah, well, the Darley Faithful on the social club side of the ground wouldn't have seen right at the vantage point that we were there, Fridge, but... yeah, the man in green wouldn't want that moment back. And that's probably cost him a couple of votes in the BNF.
Well, they're sponsored by Jeep. He'd one run over him now, I'll tell you.
The Jeep.
Not OPSM, because Fanningham, that was just ridiculous.
There's the tap won by Fenton, but it went straight to his opponent there in Drans when he was dispossessed by Young. Hurried right foot kick there by the youngster, went forward in the banner direction. Has he taken the mark? No, he seems not to have, although he does have possession. The umpire says, I'll have it. And there'll be a ball up about 45 metres away from the Darley goal. Just a goal apiece in their second term. Needless to say, Conway got Melton South. So he has 6 of their 7. Can you believe it? Fair individual effort. There's a snap out of the congestion there from the Devils. Goes in the direction there of Johnston, but ball eludes him and rolls through for a minor score. Darley now 2-5-17. Trail Melton South 7-4-46. So Pendlebury with a long raking left foot kick goes into the Dransman direction. It was a good spoil there by Fenton. Collie at ground level gathers cleanly. Takes his time. Measures the left foot kick. Turnover. Chance for Lloyd. Gave the ball back to Collie. Thanks for coming and nearly gave it back to Lloyd again. Can you believe it? Chance here for Sullivan. Hurried right foot kick, gets towards half forward. Darley got numbers. Brett read it well. Went by hand to Cadman. Can go short on the left. He decides to go to the longer option in Hanson. Spoil at the back there was good there from Mepstead. Close up against the boundary line. Wins out in the end to a boundary throw in. Right in front of that average yellow bus.
Well, it is an average bus. But, yeah, look, there's no sort of spirit in this game from Darley, Todd. You know, they just look like they need a bit of a spark to get them going.
Yep, Baker went by hand towards Hanson. Umpire will come in and effect a ball up. Just adjacent to the coach's box here. Though I speak of the Darley coach's box on half forward. Social club side of the ground. There's the ball up. Armageddon, dark grey skies overhead here at Darley Park, but still no rain to speak of. Gee, Collie got a terrible bounce, but his tackle was terrific. Keeps the Devils in it here as they go running through Social Club side centre wing by Bewley. Right foot kick goes inside 50. Chance here for the Major. He's given away a free kick there. I can see that from 100 yards away. Holding the man, free kick to Melton South.
Pendlebury.
So, siren sounded somewhere, but it's certainly not here. As Pendlebury by left goes along the line, kicks it, got about 50 metres. The fly,
good
that's
mark.
A terrific mark there by Darren Leonard. Right in front of the Faithful there at the Devils. Goes short by foot, finds Spiteri in front of Sharp. Good play when he's on song, Spiteri. Right foot kick to the Hanson direction.
Good leader.
Umpire's paid.
On the full.
What's he done here?
He paid on the full.
It's going to go... Once again, one of those 50-50 moments where no one's got a clue what's going on, but Hanson with ball in hand now will go short, kicks good, finds Banner. Can go back and have a shot on goal, needs to kick this. Banner from 45.
First kick for the day, Todd.
Oh, well, he did have one here on the left in the opening quarter.
I did, sorry, so that's his second.
Yeah, busy day, is that what you're trying to say, Fred?
Yeah, nah.
7-4-46 Melton South, lead Darley 2-5-17. And Banner makes no mistake. So I just took my eye off it for the moment. I'm hoping he did the executing.
No, it was a good kick.
Banner got his first. Darley get their third. And they're just hanging in. Just hanging in, the Devils. Just. 3-5-23, Darley. Trail Conway. No, it's Melton South 7-4-46.
Yes, no, just a nice little passage of play there. You know, good mark for Dazzy. You know, and then hitting up with a good lead from Mark Hanson, and got due reward.
Ball up in the middle of the ground. Fenton wins the tap, nearly the stoppage. He just spilled it at the crucial time. Baker over the ball, couldn't pick it up cleanly. Good pressure at ground level there by the youngster in Young. He's still over. Gee, he looks like his brother, doesn't he?
Yeah.
As Young just spits the ball out, finds Inglis. Hurry left foot kick from Williams. Darley need a bit of luck here with the bounce. They might have got one. But just coughing it up there was Major. He just gave it back to the Panthers. They'll get out of trouble through Will Thornton-Gillen. On his non-preferred right, kicks it across the body. The fly is good. But a nice mark taken there by Wyatt, who goes short inboard to Sullivan. Baker at the back. Spoil was good. Ground level opportunity here for the Devils. Cadman had to be good by hand. Too slow. Dropping the ball. Free kick Melton South on half forward.
It was a bit stiff to smother, and the ball fell back in his hands and was tackled.
So around they go. Deep into attack go the Panthers. Conway's got 2 to beat. Getting a fist on it there was Brett. Wood was tackled, taken on the ground. Managed to get a quick handball away. Look at that blind turn from Wood. Ward, it was brilliant for the Devils. Right foot kick goes into the direction of Banner. It's set for him. He want to be quick. Got it by hand to Cadman. I'll speak to Joel. Duncan not playing this afternoon. Left foot kick from Cadman was good. Banner from 60. Over the top can find Spiteri. And Spiteri takes the mark and will go back and have a shot on goal from almost identical from where Banner had a shot moments ago. Margin here still within Darley's grasp, while Melton South have lead by 23 points. This is a crucial kick here. We've been playing near 22 minutes in this second term. So Spiteri averages about a goal a game for the Devils. Leans back on the kick. Has he got the... he's hit the
post. Holy
Ghost.
Yep.
Minor score for the Devils. 3-6-24 now. They trail Melton South 7-4-46. It's a 22-point lead to the Panthers.
Like you said, Todd, they're not actually out of it, and they're not playing all that bad. It's just the silly little mistakes that they're making, the little turnovers that they make.
Thornton-Gillen goes short to Callis. He goes by foot to Lloyd. They're nearly out of trouble here now, the Panthers.
And there is one big difference, number 7.
That's right, in the blue and white. The man in the black and white standing on the mark, and he's run around there by Lloyd. Kicks good, finds Chapman just inside the boundary line. Out of side centre wing. Still a few kicks away from the Melton South goal as they go along the line. Leonard goes the thump off his hand over the line for a boundary throw-in. On half forward, just in front of us here in the commentary box. Out of side of the ground. So they broke square with Conway in this quarter, to be fair to say. That his sixth goal was fortuitous, to say the least, with that free kick from the umpire.
If they could have, that had gone through for young Spiteri just then, and they hold them scoreless for the next 2 or 3 minutes and kick another one, well, they're a big chance. They're still in the game. Definitely, Todd.
Baker's quick hands out of the stoppage was good. He found Brad Inglis, who just shanked one. That was a golf shot. That would have been out of bounds, stroke and penalty there. That was a horrible kick by Brad. And Lloyd keeps the kick low, finds Callis. They move well, the Callis boys. Back to Lloyd. Now he's in trouble. Major couldn't hang on with that.
Does he?
Chance here for Leonard. And the youngster there in Fino. But the boundary line wins out. There'll be a boundary throw-in. 50 metres around from the Melton South goal.
Just a bit cleaner, Melton South, Todd, by hand and foot.
That's right. 24 minutes gone, second term. There's the throw-in. Conway just pushed Fenton out of the way. Went boundary side with the hand pass. Found Fino. Squaring kick. As the party had to take that. Then he lost his footing. Fell into the hands of Jake Thornton-Gillen. Hand pass over the top to Riley. Theo Baker had to wait an eternity under it. But was up for the task. Kept his eye on the ball. Can go short to Collie. Lazy kind of kick, but he's got all the skill execution in the world there. Got it to Azapati, got it to Baker. This will be interesting. Turnover kick. Umpires found out a free kick. It's going to go Darley's way. Bit of a let-off there for the Baker kick.
Interference.
Coots Major with ball in hand. Social club side centre wing goes to the right foot out wide towards
Hanson.
It might have been Ward, actually. He gathered cleanly just inside the boundary line. Knocked it towards Hanson. Well, it's sit inside for him. Got a cop one high there. The umpire called play on. Chance here for Spiteri. He's ridden into the ground. The umpire says, I'll have it. And there'll be a ball up 30 metres away from the Darley goal. Couldn't be long left in this second term. 1.5 minutes remain. Darley with the ball inside 50. Can they get a score here? Make this game a little bit more even come the half-time break. The umpire's going to ball it up. 35 metres out from the Darley goal. Tick over a minute to go, second term. We'll give Fenton that tap. With strength was Hurst, who got it over to Mepstead. Right foot kick towards half back was very good. Mark's been taken by Morrissey out there. And goes short. Oh, that kicks a turnover opportunity here for the Devils.
Move quick.
He gives it to Colley. It goes deep inside 50. Chance here for Spiteri. Probably dropped what he should have taken, but the umpire's picked out a free kick. And it's going to go against Darley.
Yep.
It's going to go to Mepstead. So he can weigh up the opportunities. Pressure on here. Forced to go quickly by foot to half back. Mark's been taken there by Fenton. No time to waste. You've got to pump it in some. Goes short by foot, and the mark's been taken there by Hanson. Probably too far out to score, but he elects to play on and go long. Tumbling kick to the... Oh, it was pretty ordinary. It's going to miss the lot. Out of bounds on the full.
No value in that, Todd. Better off trying to centre it into the top of the goal square.
Just about out of time for either side to score here, but Melton South with ball in hand. Get it towards half back. Callis takes the mark. He can go short to Lloyd, who's unmarked, but it's a poor kick, tied kick, in fact. Lloyd goes by hand over the top. That's good running there by the Panthers. Left foot kick there, free kick against Banner. Be taken down the ground for his bump on Chapman. Siren sounds to end the second term as the skill level dropped off in the back half of that second quarter. But it's Melton South, 7-4-46, who lead Darley 3-6-24. Conway the star with 5 opening quarter goals. He has 6. Melton South have 7. They lead at the main break by 22 points. We'll take a breather, take a break, and we'll be back with the second half in about 20 minutes' time. South trying to get the second half underway. It's Melton South who lead by 22 points. There's the ball up. Tap one by Dransman. Shark by Wyatt. Hurried kick towards half forward for the Panthers. Gathering cleanly there was Ward on his non-preferred. Searching kick out wide to vacant space. Young running onto it. Chapman there to lend assistance for the Panthers. Went over the top to the debutant Bibby, who couldn't gather. Ball at ground level. Who can win out here? Chapman leading into the race of the ball. He's over it. Forced over the line. And the ball goes with him over the line for a boundary throw-in. Just Darling's lack of polish keeping them out of the game, Fridge.
Yeah, no, definitely, Todd. Whether the break of the 28 days, but look, it'll be interesting when they get to the last quarter who's got the intestinal fortitude and that little bit of fitness. Might be the one that wins out on the day, Todd.
There we go, repeat stoppage here on half forward here for the Panthers. No score in the opening couple of minutes here. Darley 3-6-24, trail Melton South 7-4-46. Conway the star up forward has 6. Single goal scorers for Darley. Hanson, Inglis and Banner. Wyatt has the other for Melton South. Tap one by Drans, but knocked the ball inside 50. Jake Thornton-Gilling running onto the football, was then dispossessed. Hurried kick there by Ward towards half-back. Chapman with commitments. Tackle taken on the ground by Colley. The umpire says, I'll have it. He'll ball it up 50 metres away from the Melton South goal. So just the one goal to the Panthers in that second term to Conway. So Darley, for their amount of possession, just not getting any bang for buck. Excellent tackle there on Wood was made there by Fenton as the hurried clearing kick for the Devils goes into the favour of Spiteri, who did well, got the ball by hand over towards the major. Right foot kick along the line towards half forward. Coming out taking a nice mark there was Reece Lee. Play on by hand to Thornton Gillen. Gets onto his preferred left. Short kick had to be good. Sullivan protected the space well, tackled well by Colley. First goal all imported here in the third term. Spiteri, hand pass to Colley onto the left boot. Harley Inglis takes the mark. 35 metres out from goal. And Colley in the play, arguably Darley's best player.
Well, the passage of play is all credit goes to Spiteri for the hard fought at the footy. Got the footy out to Colley and a nice kick onto the chest of Harley Inglis.
Yeah, very good.
Just commenting, I haven't seen, I've just noticed him, Jake Ankrum, he's been very quiet, Todd.
He has, yep, but he's out there at the moment. But this is an important kick for Inglis. He has one. Leans back on the kick.
It's in.
Sound of the voices of the devil says it's gone straight through the middle. Inglis gets his second. Darley get their first of the third term. And they narrowed the margin now. They're 4-6-30. They trail Melton South 7-4-46. We've got a game on here, Fridge.
Well, just what Dan Roy would have been looking for, you know, that first goal in the third quarter. You know, you'd be happy with that. And like, if you look at scoring, you know, they've had 9 shots on goal to Melton South's 11, Todd. You know?
Yeah, and Conway's had 8 of those.
Yep.
There's the ball up in the middle of the ground. Tap one by Dransman. Ball goes to ground. Soccer out of the congestion by Baker. Got it to half forward. Clean gather was good there by Banner. Got the ball towards Cadman. Left foot kick. Chance here for the debutant there in Johnson. Goes to ground. Inglis might have caught one high. The umpire let it go. Tried to... Well, it might have been in the back now. No. It'll be a ball up 25 metres out from the Darley goal.
There's a couple of free kicks there, Toddy.
Lucks of fortune, Fridge.
Fortune there. Yeah, a couple of free kicks could have been awarded there.
There's the ball up. Tap one by Dransman. Got it to Lloyd. Clever. Forced the dummy. Fly at the back was Cadman.
Good mark.
Well, they had 2-on-1. It had to be taken cleanly. There's the kick inside 50. Just clean bowls, everyone. Good tackle there from Banner. Ball goes to ground. The umpire says, I'll have it. And there'll be a ball up 35 metres away from the Darley goal. I tell you, if they get the next one, it'll be within 10 points.
Got a bit of intensity about them, Todd.
Yes, there's the ball up.
Hanging on.
Neither player can gain any ascendancy. Fenton's bailed up. And there'll be a repeat stoppage, 30 metres out from the Darley goal. Brett on Conway, I see. Might have missed the boat there. Probably should have started that way. Chance here.
I talked myself into it.
Inglis. Dispossessed, hand out of the congestion, quick hands from Sharp, got it to Pendlebury, to Baker, dropped the footy, umpire says, yep, holding the ball. He was almost out there, Baker, it's just half a stride too close to the debutant in Bibby.
Just the fend off with the arm and probably just a little bit off balance there, Todd.
That's a brave kick from a debutant, conceding ground 45 degree.
Yep.
But the kick was safe, found Callis, who got it further afield to Dransman. Oh, good attack on the football there. Was terrific there by Bewley. But then he's been done dispossessed, Ping for holding the ball. So here's a chance for Morrissey to the middle of the ground. It went over the head of Sharp. Bounced favourably for Wood. He decided I'll handball it this time. Got it to Bibby. Through traffic. Back to Wood.
You mean Tiger Woods?
Got the ball further afield towards Hurst. That was a loose handball. Chance here for the Devils. Sharp has to be good and clean. He was dispossessed. Wide tackle, taken to the ground by Azapati. Umpire let it go. Fell into the hands of Collie. Got it to Ankrum. To Bewley. Running off half back. Here's a chance here for the Devils to get out of trouble. Kick has to be good. Found Ward in the middle of the ground. Goes lateral and wide to Young, who was very good in the second quarter, the youngster. Got Banner free out here in the pocket. He's too far out to score, though. He's on half forward. They got numbers back. Look at all that Panther traffic. There's only Inglis and Johnston forward, really. So what's Banner going to do? He'll go high to the pocket. Johnson needs to get a fist on this. Oh, excellent commitment there from the youngster. Nearly hung on to it. Off hands over the line for a boundary throw. Get over there and give him a pat on the back, boys. He's on debut, Johnson, captain of the under-19s. There'll be a throw in. 30 metres away from the Darley goal. They're pressing the Devils. Tap one by Fenton. Over the back, the Major couldn't gather. Pendlebury hurried kick. The reward for playing in front there was good. Sullivan, that man you mentioned, has had a good second and good start to this third term. Collie, the fly, takes the mark, read it beautifully. Just saw that coming a mile away. Oh, he's hurt now, Collie.
Yeah, he might have did.
Let's hope he's okay. I don't think he can take the kick. But he goes short and goes in the direction of Johnston. The kick was pretty ordinary, but the second effort was good there from Johnston. Oh, kick to the top of the square. Well done, youngster. Players fly, ball at ground level. Chance for Banner. Snap out of nowhere. He's got it. Banner's got the Devils back within 10 points here at Darley Park. 5-6-36 Darley. Trailed Melton South 7-4-46. Match of the round action here on Apple 98.5 FM.
Terrific play by the youngster there, you know, like attack on the footy, you know, and then his second effort was terrific, and then, you know, was able to snap a shot to the teeth of goal, and the opportunist in Banner, and there you go.
There's your man. 2 goals. The Darley's leading goal scorer for the year. He has 8
Well, by far, I think Golly's Darley's best man on the ground at the moment, Todd.
Well, he certainly doesn't need to be hurt. He looked under duress there. He's off the ground now. We'll keep an eye on that, Fridge. They'll miss him as Conway goes into the middle with strength. Hand pass towards Sullivan, who was dispossessed. Ankrum now. Good strength. Hand pass. Bit of a turnover opportunity here. Conway fumbled at the crucial time. Williams was clean. Got the hand pass over towards that player there in...
Starting to get some run off half-back too, Todd, in this game.
Yeah, they are indeed. Right foot kick along the line. It's going to be okay. Fenton takes the mark. The big fella should handball. He does. Gets it to Young. That's a loose handball, hopeful rather than anything else. Chance here for the Devils by hand to Cadman. Ran out of space. And somehow the ball ended up over the line for a boundary throw-in. Darley's just giving away a silly free kick there right in front of the social club.
Ridiculous. Terrible. No need for it.
Just when...
just getting some momentum, Todd. You do something silly like that, you know. Not warranted.
The right foot kick from Thornton Geeling was penetrating it, to say the least. It found Chapman. He can play on, waste no time, goes out wide in the direction of White, takes a nice overhead mark, told to play on, and off he went. Now he can have a shot on goal. Oh, well, there's someone in the square. Will it sit for him? He doesn't even need that to happen because it rolls through for a goal. White's got his second. Well, that's the response Melton South were after.
All due to, you know, stupidity and giving away a silly free kick over there. No need for it, and just cost you.
Yep, well, that free kick wasn't in front of goal. It might as well have been because they're just their own worst enemy at times, the Devils.
Yeah, no, just lapse of concentration, Todd.
Yep, and that leads to lapses of discipline. And but nonetheless, game still on here. We're back to 16 points. Ball up in the middle of the ground. Tap one by Dransman. Coming off the wing was Bewley. Couldn't gather. Chance here for Spiteri through traffic. Got it towards Inglis. Needs to be quick. Dispossessed. Umpire let it go. Spiteri was good. Quick hands towards Fenton, who just threw the ball onto the boot. And Jake Thornton Gillen has had a good game from half back. Goes to half forward. Penetrating kick. Waiting at the back there was White. Read it well. Hand pass out in direction of there of Fino. He's tackled. Taken to the ground. Dispossessed. The umpire says holding the ball. And the Devils go away again. Out wide towards Bewley. Adjacent to the Darley coach's box from half back. They get it to half forward. Can he keep it in? He can't. Poor kick turnover. The Panthers will bring the ball back into play.
Yeah, just those costly little mistakes that they make at times, Darley, and, you know, especially when they're going forward, Todd.
There's the right foot kick, goes along the line. The Flyers led it. How about that for a spoil?
Yeah,
knocked it 20 metres.
As good as a kick.
Darley 5-6, 36. Trail Melton South 8-4, 52. We've been playing 11 minutes in this third term. There's the throw in.
They've been inside 50 once.
Fenton knocks the ball in front, hoping to find Spiteri. He can't. 50-50 ball on here. Devils win out. Right foot kick to half forward. Lloyd got the sit, couldn't take the mark. Ball at ground level here. Johnson, good use of the body. Might have been on the full there. No, the ball was already over the line, you'd think.
Got a bit of presence about him, Johnson.
Yep, there'll be a boundary throwing on half forward here for Darley, right in front of the social club. The infamous social club stand that won't be there in 12 months' time, I'm told. Pendlebury goes the soccer. Gets the ball to true centre wing. Social club will sit for Baker. Third time lucky, gathers.
Good.
Melton South run past the footy.
That's a free.
Umpire let it go to Spiteri. Got to the attacking 50. Set the ball into attack. Waiting at the back. Ankrum's got it. And Jake Ankrum will go back and have a shot on goal. Opportunity to get it back to 10 points.
I think Heath's starting to lose his... he's starting to go off old Heathy over there.
Well, you'll hear all about it in the aftermath on Wednesday night. Heath Pritchard in the studio for the presser.
Got his ears going like a traffic cop.
So Ankrum, can he convert? He's had an excellent season, quiet day by his standards. Let's see how the kick goes.
And missed.
Yeah, I think he's hit the post. He has, yeah. Minor score for the Devils. Led off for the Panthers. 37 Darley. Melton South 52. 15-point ball game. Lloyd runs his measure. Penetrating kick, inside half forward. Conway sets himself, couldn't take the mark. Brett, hurried kick, inside 50. Dransman at the back, numbers prevail. Just had a bit too much on it for Hanson.
Yep.
Mepstead comes out wide in the Callis direction.
Good boy.
Good set himself there was Van Leith, knocks the ball forward, chance for Hanson. Quick hands, got it to Van Leith. What can he do, the youngster? Oh, he spilt the footy. What's he going to do now? Right foot kick to the top of the square, 3v2. Oh, tap there. Oh, could have been held there, Johnson. Umpire let it go. Panthers have got the numbers. Can they force it through for a behind? They can't. There's a bit of a stacks on the middle. The umpire will say, I'll have it. He'll ball it up a metre away from the Darley goal.
Just panicked that at critical stage, Van Leith.
There's the ball up. Tap one by Young in the end, actually, for the Devils. But they'll get out of trouble here. The Panthers with a hand pass that found Thornton Geelan. They got the ball on towards Dransman. Right foot kick towards the defensive 50-metre line. Chance here for excellent tackle there by the Panthers. Umpire says held to him. And the crowd's starting to get into it a bit here, Bridge.
Yeah, no, the Bay 13 boys from Melton South are starting to get a bit of voice.
There's the ball up. Dransman to do the ruck work. Won that tap. Good tackle there by Inglis. Ball's held up. The umpire will come in and effect the ball up. 50 to 55 metres away from the Darley goal. They trail by 15 points. Been playing near 14 and a half minutes in this third term here. Through traffic, right foot kick there was Young, was opportunistic. They need a lucky bounce here, the Devils, but the Panthers have got numbers. They did well through Theo, who got it to Pendlebury.
There's a chance.
Well, he lacked composure there with that clearing kick. It was a tight kick there from Pendlebury. Right foot kick from Azapani finds Banner. 55 metres out from goal, too far out to score. Few players wanting the ball, so he goes long, gets plenty of it. Players set themselves. Van Leith outsides there by Dransman. The ruckman takes the mark for the Panthers on the last line. Just lacking a real forward option, the Devils, don't they?
Yeah, no, they just someone that's about 6'3", 6'4", you know.
Chapman goes out wide to half back. The mark's been taken there by Wood. That's a better kick down the line. Finds Callis. True centre wing. Social club side of the ground for the Panthers. They 15 points. 15 minutes gone third term. There's a high up and under kick. Darley be hoping to get it out of bounds. But the mark's been taken uncontested in the end by Melton South wide. He goes forward. Conway the fly. Couldn't take the mark. The umpire's picked out a free kick. It's going to go against Conway.
Cadman.
And 50 metres. So it'll be Matthew Brett with ball in hand. So what are the Devils going to do forward here? This will be interesting to see. And just the work rate of the Panthers getting back.
Well, Cadman...
Oh, that's been reduced to a 25-metre penalty.
Yeah. He must have bought real estate off Mark Shelley.
Oh, unbelievable. God, good sponsors of the show there, Stockdale and Lido. So Colley's kick finds Fenton, unmarked. What's he going to do? Someone should just run around him and get the handball. There it is.
Well, there was
Brett.
Two-way option.
Right foot kick, inside 50, missed the target. Callis read it better and he ran away. Ran his full measure. Right foot kick towards half forward, the Conway direction. He takes the mark in front of Bewley. Probably too far out to score, but you'd never know with this bloke as he plays on. Right foot kick to the teeth of goal. Wyatt sets himself over his head. Rolls through for a minor score.
I reckon he was having a shot there, Todd.
8-5-53 Melton South. Conway's got 6. Wyatt's got the other 2. Darley a 5-7-37. 16-point margin to the travelling Panthers this afternoon as Colley brings the ball back into play. High efficiency numbers, Colley, by foot this afternoon.
Yeah.
There's the kick to Leonard, who marks on true centre half back.
Very accumulative game, Todd, by Blake.
Short high kick. Azapani needs to be sure here, and he is. Marks overhead, can go short to Colley. Now, what's Colley going to do?
There's just no one that presents forward.
Well, Williams has done the right thing there and done that.
Yeah, but they're only little...
Go to Cadman and go short.
They're only chips.
So Banner can go here. There goes the further option towards Young. Sets himself the youngster. Couldn't quite take the mark. It's a good contest. Opportunistic effort on goal here from Banner off to the left for a minor score. Let's go around the grounds. East Point 6-10-46. Lead Ballarat 6-6-42. Bradan lead Wake Windawee by 8 goals. And Sebastopol trails Sunbury by 3 goals. Ball to come back into play. It'll be Pendlebury. Runs his measure. Left foot kick to the running Theo. Will it sit for him? It doesn't. Spiteri. Darley got numbers. He got it to Banner. Short kick goes out wide. Cadman takes the mark right in front of us here. Too far out to score. 55 metres out.
6 Melton South players to 2 Darley players in the square.
So Cadman goes long and left and misses everything. Out of bounds on the full. Yeah, they just need some polish, Darley. I don't know where they can get some on a Saturday between 3 and 4 o'clock. Well, that's what they desperately need right now as Pendlebury goes short. White marks on the top of the goal square. Defensive goal square at that. Short kicks, Paul.
Oh, here's a
Chance
go.
here for Inglis. Can he finish? He does! Turnover. Goal to Inglis.
Brad Inglis.
6-8-44, Darley. Closing here on the home deck. They trail Melton South by 9 points. 8-5-53. This is the closest the Devils have been since Conway went on his merry way in that opening quarter, kicking 5 goals of his own, if you don't mind.
Well, their intensity is lifted, Todd, you know, and, you know, they're getting more run.
Yeah, work rate is up.
The work rate is definitely up, and they're making Melton South panic a little bit, I think, too.
Yeah, they just need to get a bit more bang for buck for their weight of possession. Melton South have certainly been a lot more efficient inside there. Forward 50 this afternoon. Here's the ball up. Fenton, we'll give him that one. Goes over the cricket pitch. Callis has got a turn of foot. Couldn't quite gather, though. Young by hand. Fenton, the big fella, goes the soccer. That was pretty clever for a big bloke in the end. Oh, and how about this one?
Again.
Did it again. Just out of the stretched hands of Spiteri. Oh, that was a good hand pass there from Thornton Gillen. But Cadman will... Oh, how about that for vision? Went out wide. Chance here for Hanson at ground level. What can he do? Hand pass to Inglis. Kicked the last goal a moment ago. Terrible hand pass, but it's bouncing favourably now for Anchor. What can he do? He's tackled with the one arm. Did well to get a boot to it. Oh, that's a terrific...
Hasn't paid it.
Mark, but it only went 3.5 metres.
In the air.
There'll be a ball up. 40 metres out from the Darley goal. They trail by 9 points. 6-8 trails 8-5. Tap. Won by the Panthers. They went boundary side. Tackle applied. Umpire says, I'll have it. There'll be a ball up 40 metres out from the Darley goal.
It's amazing that one player can make such a big difference in Conway. They've just completely shut him out of the game for a quarter and a half, Todd.
Yeah, well, it helps when the ball's up your end. Yeah, that's correct. So we speak of bang for buck, and the Devils certainly haven't got that for weight of possession, but they're in the game. They trail by 9 points. It's inside their forward 50, some 25 metres around from their goal.
They've just had as many scoring shots as what Melton South have had.
Fenton grabbed it out of the ruck, just kicked the ball over the head, goes in the direction of Johnson. Commitment was okay, got a terrible bounce. Chance here for Ankrum. As soon as he gathered, he was tackled, taken to the ground. Good decision, umpire. There'll be a ball up. 25 metres out from the Darley goal.
Spiteri's work rate's fantastic in this quarter too, Todd.
Tap one by Fenton, only as far as White. He threw ball onto boot, got it to the defensive 50. Going the soccer there was Williams. Good tackle there by Brad Inglis. Hot footy, another repeat stoppage. There's weight of numbers around the ball make it difficult for any side to gain any ascendancy. There'll be a ball up 51 metres out from the Darley goal, who kicked to the Grey Street or Town End in this third term. Not a breath of wind to speak of, just some dark cloud overhead, but no rain to speak of. Hurried kick out of the congestion. Only went as far as a party. He coughed it up, went to ground. He might have caught one on the chin. Umpire let it go. Chance here for Collie. Had to be quick. Was tackled, taken to the ground. There'll be a ball up.
Second effort as a party was good there, Todd.
Right in the middle of the ground here. Well, attacking side of the centre for the Panthers. There's the ball up. Tap one by Fenton, only as far as Pendlebury, who hacks the ball forward. They had 2 players in front of Conway there, Darley. But have they made a meal of it?
No.
They didn't. There's a bit of a let-off there for the Devils. They were very Conway conscious there. Well, they went the spoil, and waiting at the ground level was a Panther who had a shot on goal and just missed to the left.
Well, Leonard was the interceptor and Britt was the pursuer, and they nearly mucked it up between the two of them.
54 plays 44. Collie brings the ball back into play. Kicks safe. Found Brett, who just chipped it over the top to the defensive 50, and found Inglis, who went further afield down the line. Kicks okay. Jason to the coach's box. You don't want to be muffing any... Is that a word? It
Muffing.
is now. And he kicks up right near the coach's box as the kick finds Lloyd, who read it better than Bewley. He was just... kick just wasn't that favourable for Bewley. And Lloyd took an easy mark. Went in the Conway direction. Sets himself. Good use of the body. He's known for that. And he's 55 metres out from goal, just inside the boundary line.
It's not beyond him.
And
Not beyond him.
he goes back, just says hello to footy manager Craig Baker, and he's just about to walk back into the
He's going
back into the grandstand.
He's going to get the roller out of the garage to roll the wicket.
So it's Malcolm Blight from 75 metres. No, it's Conway from 55. Excellent kicker of the football. He has 6. Kicks on its way. It's going off to the left. It's going to be a minor score. Conway has 6 goals, 3 now. Melton South have 8 goals, 7. They're 55. They lead Darley 44.
A bit more pressure when you're outside 50 trying to kick them, Todd, from when you're inside 25.
Yeah, well, when you're outside 80, it's not easy either. Fair dinkum, he nearly knocked the magnets board out of Craig Baker's hands there. That's how far back he went. That kick in was well sought on by the Panthers forwards. Good pressure here. Their pressure's gone up. Wyatt unmanned, 15 metres out from goal. Kick across the body, makes no mistake. Wyatt's got his 3rd, and it's just what the Panthers needed. That's steadier. They get some breathing space away from the Devils, who had most of the play in the opening 15 minutes of this 3rd term, but Melton South cling to a 17-point lead. They're 9-7-61. They lead Darley 6-8-44.
It'll be a crucial 5 minutes now for the Devils. Todd, they've done all the hard work. They've got themselves back in the game. It'll be a waste if they just let this next 5 minutes and let these blokes, Melton Panthers, get a couple of goals in this last 5 minutes. Is that what we've got to go?
Near 25 minutes gone, 3rd term, Campbell, and we got left in this quarter, Vicky.
Yeah.
Near 4 minutes remain. Fence in the fly. The Melton South player down. He might have got one where you don't want to get one. Chance here for Baker. Standing start. Hurried. Left foot kick to the attacking 50. Mepstead led the major out for the footy. Gathered cleanly. Got it to Lloyd, who got it to Lee, who took his time to measure the option. Callis was good overhead. Van Leith did about all he could there without infringing. Callis goes short. Kicks okay. To Jake Thornton. Geelan can chip it over the top. They're spreading the Devils here now. They've had a good 5 or 6 minutes, the Panthers. Right foot kick from Kavara. It goes to the attacking 50. Nice mark taken there by Chapman. Didn't know what was coming. Onto the left boot. Goes into the Conway direction. He sets himself and he's taken the mark. Yep. He's just outpointed Matthew Brett on that occasion.
Yep.
Conway will go back and have a shot on goal.
He actually pointed to where he wanted the kick sent to, and he put it straight to where he wanted it, Todd.
Yeah, just that use of the body, that footy smarts.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, no, he protected the space, and exactly where he wanted it is where they give it to him.
So Conway, from about 25 metres out from goal, acute angle, set sail for the judge. That's a beautiful kick. That's gone straight through the middle. Conway's got another one, and Melton South have their 10th of the afternoon. They get the breathing space they want. They're now 10-7-67. It's back to 23 points. Darley 6-8-44. We speak of that bang for buck with weight of possession with the Devils in that first half of the 3rd term fridge, and it's now starting to show its signs of no bang for buck.
Well, probably inside 50 for, a greater portion of this quarter, and then, the last 3 or 4 minutes of this quarter, go down there 2 goals. Sometimes it can be cruel, this game, Todd.
Back in the middle of the ground. Only a couple of minutes left in this 3rd term. Darley got within 9 points. But it's back out to 23 now as they go through the middle. They're running out the quarter well here, Melton South. Could have been a free kick for over the shoulder. The umpire's paid that. It'll go against as a party. Chapman will take the free kick on half forward. No guesses as to
who they're looking for.
That's right. But just as we say that, he decides to go lateral to Pendlebury. He goes short to Lloyd. There's a good kick of the footy. Goes towards the top of the goal square. Well, good work there by Brett, but the ball went through his hands. Soccer off the ground from Conway, but on the last line there was Collie to save the day.
The goalkeeper.
10 goals, 868 Melton South. Darley 6844. So since the 20-minute mark of the first quarter, she's been a pretty even game, but Conway's certainly been the difference. Collie brings the ball back in, goes long down the middle to Johnson, the youngster, goes the fly. Next tap was good. Chance here for Leonard, who got it to Inglis. Searching hand pass, out wide to centre wing, to Cadman. Got it inboard towards Banner, who took a nice mark and half forward. Now, this is the kick that we worry about here for the Devils. Got it towards, well, in the direction of Coots Major, but the boundary line beats them all over the line for a boundary throw-in, 35 metres around from the Darley goal.
It's that third actual kick to their half-forward line that lets them down most of the time, Todd.
Panthers with a deserving 24-point lead. Dying minutes, third term.
And that kick of Banners wasn't one of his greatest either.
No, it's like he was kicking for touch, really, wasn't it?
Yep.
So there's the throw-in. Fenton at the back, Dransman at the front. We'll give that to Fenton, but it only went as far as Lloyd. Concedes and ran by hand. Got it to Lee. Hurried kick. Defensive 50. Excellent use of the body there by the Devils. Who goes short by foot. That's a poor kick. Pendlebury went the spoil. Panthers have got numbers. They're out here. Look at Callis. He doesn't get any slower. No, look at that for a right foot kick. That was a beauty. Found the youngster there in Fino, who made a mess of it, but does his own mopping up and sends it inboard towards Conway. Use of the body. Couldn't quite take the mark on that occasion. Keeps his feet. Tackled. Taken to the ground. Devils get back with numbers. Fighting for it was Brett. Did well. Now Ward, what's he going to do here? Concedes some ground with a hand pass. Got it towards Azzopardi. Right foot kick was poor. Touched off the boot. Fell into the hands of Woody. Got it to Wyatt. Squaring quick was poor. Spiteri, onset half back. How long left, Big? We've got 17 seconds. They want to move it quick. Banner in the middle of the ground. Goes wide. That'll cost them some time and a possible score. As Young can go short to Van Leith. He take the mark, the youngster he does, in front of Kavarik. But Devils are going to run out of time. Fenton presents and takes a mark, but three-quarter time here at Darley Park. Melton South 10-8-68. Lead Darley 6-8-44. The Devils got within 9 points halfway through that third term, but Melton South have steadied and lead deservingly at the final change by 24 points. We'll take a break and be back with the detail in just a moment.
And Roydney Melton are soon to become fully promoted Meltons.
They got blokes out there that,
Siren sounds anyway, Fridge, to get this final term underway.
Good midfielders.
There's the ball up. Tap one by Fenton. Chance here for Baker. Went to ground. Couldn't gather. Inglis with strength went crashing through. Hand pass only as far as the centre circle. No ground really made, and there'll be a ball up. Opening seconds final term. Melton South lead by 23 points. Dransman with the big thump. Gained about 8 or 9 metres for his side. Thornton Gillen in front of Azzopardi. Tackle's okay, and there'll be a ball up. Attacking side of the middle of the ground. I think Azzopardi's doing a bit of a run with Thornton Gillen, given his influence this afternoon.
Good matchup.
There's the ball up. Baker over his man. Now repeat stoppage. The third in the opening minute. So Darley got within 9 points in that third quarter. But the Panthers did steady. Brad Inglis is trying hard today. He's tackled, bailed up. The umpire says, I'll have it. He had more disposals on this opening couple of minutes than any player on the ground, the umpire. But it's a wonder he didn't penalise himself for throwing the ball there, albeit up in the air.
He might have tried something different and bounce it.
Dransman just hacks the ball out of the air. Oh, there's a nice mark taken there by the debutant there in Tanner.
Good
confidence builder for the youngster now. What's he going to do with the footy? He'll go out to the Danny Duggan side of the ground. Members side social club towards outer centre wing. Chapman is waiting under the football, gathers. As soon as he does, he's taken to the ground by Ankrum. And there'll be a ball up. Centre wing, social club side of the ground.
It was like young Tanner was looking for Danny when he was having to kick the kick out here at Darley Park when he was younger, Todd.
That's it. And he still would have been taller than Danny. and Danny's no short man either. But Tanner would be 6'6", wouldn't he?
Yeah, easy. Someone said that when they erect this new establishment here, they're going to put a statue up of Danny Duggan.
Oh, good. Looks like there's going to be another repeat stoppage here, so not the most enlightening start to a final quarter I've ever seen, but...
If he keeps going this hard, he'll give himself votes.
Yeah. 67 Melton South lead Darley 44. True centre wing. Social Club side of the ground. Hack kick forward there by Inglis. Banner. Did he get a hand on it? He did before it went over the line for a boundary throw and adjacent to the Darley coach's box.
Actually tried hard, Banner, today.
Yeah, he's been good.
Yeah, no, he hasn't been their worst.
After quarter time.
And we'll give him a wrap.
There's the boundary throw in. Fenton is trying hard all day. Hacked forward kick there from Ankrum inside 50.
A whip it.
But the Panthers have got numbers through sharp. Concede some ground by hand. Then foot. Good spoil there from the Devils on Pendlebury. And there'll be a ball up. That was Cadman. We're ball up on half forward. And 15 metres down from the Darley coach's box as the ball comes back into play. Umpires, central and boundary just waxing on and waxing off with the football in the opening few minutes. They've certainly been in the best in this final quarter. Not much else has gone on. I reckon there's probably been about half a dozen possessions in the first few minutes, and that's it.
Yeah, no. There was a fair bit of it the first 3 minutes.
Just feel like yelling out and firing these blokes up.
Just pay a free kick.
Give us
Keep the
something.
game on. Keep the game going.
Boundary throw in on half forward. Let's see whether we can manufacture something. Gets to half back here. Well, it's sit for Collie. It does, but he lets his man go as they break away from clearance here. The Panthers, they go forward one-on-one. Conway, excellent use of the body, takes a mark on the chest. Matthew Brett a bit disappointed there.
Yeah.
Conway not in a hurry to move the ball forward to an open square. He'll go back and have a shot on goal. And he'll go back and have a shot on goal if... very similar to Ben Brown in that 100-metre run-up for a shot on goal is Conway, but...
he wouldn't be vegan, though.
Just an excellent exponent of the drop punt is Conway.
He looks to be carrying too much condition to be vegan.
Shot on goal, Conway.
Got
close to the man on the mark. You got the journey?
No.
Offline.
Best wishes.
Through for a rushed score. We'll give that to Conway. It's his third point of the afternoon. He has 7 goals, 3 of Melton South's 10-8. The Panthers lead by 24.
Brett Long.
So Collie brings the ball back into play. Nearly an excellent mark there by the debutant there in Bibby for the Panthers. Spiteri goes crashing through. He just can't get rid of it. He's held up. There'll be a ball up on half forward. Outer side of the ground for the Panthers. They lead by 24 points. Tap one by Fenton to Young. What's he going to do here? Good hands to Spiteri. Spiteri goes across the ground towards Inglis, who hit the ground running. Right foot kick. Out in front of Ward. Well, it's Johnson, in fact. Will it sit for him? Goes the thump over the top towards Inglis. Sits for him. Hair pass further field over the top to Banner. Snap over the shoulder.
Play of the day. Play of the day, Todd.
Oh, the Freddie Fruits goal of the day, if you don't mind.
The Stockdale Lego Mark Shelley special.
Yeah, the Freddie Fruits goal of the day. Give that man an apple. Congratulations there to Mitch Banner over the shoulder. I hope I got the ID right there. Darley 7-8-50, Trail Melton South 10-8-68. Something's finally happened in this final term. We've been playing the best part of 5.5 minutes.
Fantastic effort by Johnson there. Just the footy smarts to knock the ball on and, terrific passage of play. Like I said, play of the day, Toddy.
Stick with us on Apple 98.5 FM.
We give Banner a wrap. He's got the 3 on the board now, Toddy.
Yeah, he's done his job. There's the ball up. Tap one by Vans into himself, then went searching it by hand towards Thornton Gill, and he's tackled, bailed up there by Young, but managed to break 3 with strength. Hurried kick went along the ground. Chance here for Baker. Went to go by the left hand. Did well in the end. Decided to go by foot towards the centre wing. Screams from the Darley faithful. There's a free kick. Centre wing. Kick into the middle of the ground. Spiteri sets himself, but the big fellow there, Dransman, off ground level, got it towards Sullivan, further afield to Penderbury. Left foot kick's good. Found the youngster there in Teo, went forward into the Conway direction. Leonard just dropped the ball at the crucial stage. Conway shot on goal.
No.
Half volley into the post.
It's the other suspect, Wyatt.
Yeah, Wyatt.
He said Conway.
Oh, fair dinkum.
You're getting too excited.
Oh. Anyway, the Conway show continues. Oh, that nearly ended up in his hands there, but Collie takes the mark. Defensive 50. Devils hanging in. Next goal, all important. Where's he going to go? He looks like he's going to go. What sort of a kick was that? But it travelled about 45 metres and found big fella there in Cadman. Big fella. Well, he's a big fella for Darley, that's for sure. Kick goes forward. Big fly there was Johnson. Good competing there by the big fella. Kicked the ball across the body. Can this make it naked?
Oh, you're guilty!
Johnson gets his first goal ever in senior footy. Congratulations to the youngster. And it couldn't have come at a better time. Darley now close within 13 points. They're 10-9, 69 South. Darley 8-8-56.
Well, Colley's helicopter kick found Cadman, and the big punt from Cadman in the Johnson's arm and the quick snap, and she was all over Red Rover, Toddy.
Oh, and I'll tell you what, Fridge, outside of yourself and I, we're in the best in the first 10 minutes of this final term, I tell you. Fire up. You blokes have got a game on in earnest here. Stick with us. Apple 98.5 FM match of the round. Darley against Melton South. We've got a 13-point ball game. Out of the middle goes Callis. Tumbling foot kick inside 50 in the Conway direction. He waits over the foot. He keeps his feet. He's good at that. Tackled. Taken to the ground. Ping.
Thank you, umpire.
Wow.
I think I've jumped on the bandwagon, Todd.
A few teeth fell out of the Melton South faithful over there. They were disgusted with that decision. But it's the Devils. Matthew Brett gets his first free kick of the afternoon. Goes short to as a party laterally. Can go short again to Collie.
No one to kick to, Todd.
So he decides to go long. Oh, that's an excellent lead there by Van Leith. Dropped what he should have taken the youngster. Now he's in trouble. Wild hand pass around English. Did well under the pump. Conceding ground to as a party. Can go to Collie. Can gather. Compose. And go long. Goes into the direction of the major. Goes over his head. Ball at ground level. Second effort was good. How about that for a handball from the youngster? Got it to Brad Inglis, who went inside 50. Over the head there of... Oh, here's a chance here. Oh, that's tackled. Oh, the umpire called play on. Can you believe it? He wouldn't want that back over again. Inglis by hand. Got it to Johnston. What's Johnston going to do? He has a pot shot at the goals. And he's off and misses everything. It's out of bounds on the full.
Turn the heater off in this box. It's getting too hot up here.
It's Armageddon around Darley Park. What's going on here? Just a couple of confused blokes in green.
We haven't got the screen here. We've got no video replay.
But anyway, typical country footy style. We'll just have to wait for a bit before it gets retrieved by a bloke who can barely throw a tennis ball 5 metres, let alone a football. But anyway, Thornton Gillen will switch play and go short down the middle. Oh. G Sharp had to be good. And how good was that handball? Got it back to Thornton Gillen into the middle of the ground and went over the head of White. Chance for
the knees, son.
Umpire says, I'll have it. He'll ball it up in the middle of the ground. 10-9, 69 Melton South. Darley 8-8-56. 13-point advantage to the Panthers. 10.5 minutes gone, final term. Next possession, all important out of the middle. Ankrum gathers, bailed up. Umpire says, I'll have it. Ball it up in the middle of the ground. A bit of a heavy track in the middle of the ground there for the Devils, given the rain over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
No excuse to walk off the ground with clean knees this afternoon, Fridge.
No, not at all. Not at all. There's, I think the Bacchus Marsh, the Darley Lions won the grand final in the cricket here.
Need another push here. Well, they did win it in Ballarat, but back-to-back the Darley Lions.
Led by Brad Barnes.
Ball gets to half forward, just scooped out. Looking there towards Ankrum. Might have caught one high. The umpire let it go. Just kept waving those wings of his. Chance here for Melton South. Tackle, taken to the ground.
Inglis good.
Can they get out of trouble here, the Devils? Will it sit for them? Inglis is trying hard. I speak of Brad on this occasion. He's tackled, bailed up. And the umpire says, I'll have it. and he'll ball it up. There's a Melton South player down on half forward for the Panthers. There'll be a stop to play. Yeah, that doesn't look good, so there'll be a momentary break in play.
Stretcher bearer coming out. Well,
it's been a bit of an indifferent final term. We've been playing near 12 minutes, and aside from a 3 or 4 minute rush by the Devils, it's been a pretty cumbersome final term with not much going on, dominated by repeat stoppage and boundary throw-ins, Fridge.
Yeah, no, and first 5 minutes, the umpires had more possessions than the players, and for the last 5 minutes, the heat's been turned. The last 10 minutes, the heat's been turned up, and Darley are right in this game, Todd.
Yep.
This probably isn't an ideal thing. They've stopped a bit of momentum here.
Yeah, well, the umpires can have a breather as well. A bit like an old-fashioned basketball timeout here as we await the exit of this Melton South player.
Vic? How long to go, Vic?
12 minutes or 29.
12 and a half minutes remain in this final term. Let's go around the grounds. We'll see what's going on in other games in Ballarat this afternoon. Sunbury lead Sebastopol by 18 points. Redan lead Lake Windaree by 43. And Ballarat are within 9 points of East Point. East Point 8-11-59 lead Ballarat 6-14-50. They are the worst goal efficiency side in the comp, Ballarat, and they've continued up with those disappointing rewards in front of goal with 6-14 this afternoon. Well, we're not far off a restart here, and Darley want to be well aware of it because Melton South are in all their positions. So there's a duly rapturous round of applause for the exiting Melton South playing the long sleeves. It might have been Morrissey, was it?
Or was it Thornton? Is it no, he's out there, Thornton Gillen. Or was it Tiger Woods is still out there with the long sleeve?
No, he couldn't have two divots in a day. There goes, out of the middle goes Chapman in the Conway direction. Just the break in play the Panthers were wanting.
Yeah, reset.
And we'll just go back and wait 3.5 minutes for Conway to have a shot on goal.
Yeah.
He's been very good this afternoon. Clearly the difference between the two sides.
Yeah.
He got 7, has he, Fred?
Yeah, he got 7, Todd, lining up for his 8th.
7 goals, 3 this afternoon. Darley got within 9 points halfway through that third quarter. Bit of deja vu going on here. They've got within 13 halfway through the last. It's all about how they can finish off. There's plenty of time left as Conway sets sail for the judge. He's due for a miss, but I tell you what, he's got every bit of it to the goal line, but thumped through by Darren Leonard for a rush behind.
Touched.
10-10-70 Melton South. Darley 8-8-56. 14-point ball game. Will it be enough? Left foot kick out of defence from Blake Collie, if you don't mind. Young sets himself. It goes over his head. Foot race on in earnest. Leading the way there is the youngster there in Bibby. He's tackled, taken to the ground by Young. The umpire says over the shoulder. And the youngster will get a free kick. Bibby. Only 17-year-old, the youngster. He's a good size. What a great moment for him as he plays on. Right foot kick, gets inside 50. Thornton Gillen sets himself. Oh, nearly takes a beauty. Ball at ground level. His second Evans. Good Baker's in there. Around, wrapping up Conway on that occasion. And there'll be a ball up 45 metres out from the Melton South goal. There'll be a few sore bodies tomorrow, first up after a month.
Yep.
100 minutes of footy. Contested footy. Even the umpires will pull up, Rusty, you'd think. Baker with quick hands to Young. As soon as he gathered the football, he was taken to the ground.
Fino.
By Fino. There'll be a ball up, 51 metres out. And the stalemate again, Fridge.
Yeah, no, he might get a couple of more possessions, the umpire here.
There's the ball up. Neither ruckman bothered to even contest that in the end, really. It just bounced on its end inside 50 here.
There you go.
To 49, and umpire Tom Mitchell will have his 50th ball up of the afternoon. There's the tap, one by Fenton, only as far as White, who's bailed up, dropped the footy. Umpire calls play on. Another good second effort there by Ankrum with 2 tackles inside a few seconds. Takes The big fella Dransman to the ground.
It's had a quiet day, Jake.
16 and a half minutes gone. There's the ball up. Tap one by Fenton. How will it bounce? Favourably for the debutant there in Bibby, who's thumped the ball forward in the Conway direction. He's got it again.
Well, he's in between Leonard and Brett and come down with the mark, Todd.
Yep.
We would have thought outnumbered by both of them, and he's just his strength and to keep his feet, and he just plants himself.
Yep, and he's just a very good user of the body.
Well, like you said, same style of footballer as the David Barnes of old.
Yeah.
But in a Melton South jumper.
Yeah, works the ball to the fat side and just protects the space, and he'll have a deliberate shot on goal here from about 35. Approach is good. Set sail. He likes it. Conway's got his 8. He's got 8-4 if you don't mind. Melton South have 11-10. They're 76. They lead Darley 8-8-56. Much needed goal there for the Panthers, Fridge.
Yeah, no, it's amazing when you've got someone that's a focal point up forward. You know, like they're hard to come by, but you know, he's clearly been the match winner for them today, and you know, it's just off one man's boot that's won them this game.
Yeah, he kicks the ball a treat too, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, just caresses it. There's no punishing kick to it, or no, it's just a sweet kick off the boot, Todd.
Yeah, well, Conway's got 8-4 and Darley's got 8-8. There you go. But just 2 goal kickers, Melton South, for the afternoon, if you don't mind. White's got the other 3.
Yeah, well, you know, the only knock on Conway is he's got a Michael Holding run up when he lines up for goal.
Yeah, and there's no hope in being the next Bachelor either. All right.
Get back to the footy.
There's the ball up. Tap one by Dransman at ground level. Could have been a push there against White. The umpire said no. Baker a little...
I thought Baker would have got the free kick there, Todd.
Baker a little stiff.
He will be tonight.
There's the ball up. Tap one by Dransman. Held without it was Thornton Gillen. The umpire didn't see it. There'll be another repeat stoppage. Yeah, ball up 40 for this final term, if you don't mind. Melton South 76, Darley 56. Devils pushed there for a 6 or 7 minute window, but could have had their hearts broken by Conway in the with that last goal as the ball goes inside 50. Here's that man again, but it's at ground level. Conway and Brett competing for the ball. Brett's tackled, taken to the ground, and the umpire says, "I'll have it," and he'll come in and ball it up.
Oh, the faithful at Melton South were screaming for holding the ball. Holding 9.
Well, he barely gained possession before he was taken to the ground, and umpire got that right. He'll come in and have another ball up. 76 Melton South, Darley 56. I don't know whether they can get 21 points in 10 minutes, Darley. But Conway grabs it out of the ruck. Has a shot on goal, but it dribbles away and he gains about 20 metres for his side. He does that every time, pushes the ruckman under the ball in the boundary throw-in, grabs it and has a shot.
I don't know why other sides, opposition players should be awake to that if they lay a hand on him. Well,
he did it again, and then this time gave the hand pass over to White, chip over the top, and White's got his 4th.
The partner's in crime.
How predictable was that, Fridge? We just called it.
Yeah, partner's in crime.
Yeah, White, it was Conway who just pushed his opponent under the footy, as we spoke about. Hand pass over the top. White says, "Thank you very much." Yeah. Goal number 4, and Melton South's 12th, and they're out to a 26-point lead. 12-10-82. The Panthers, they lead Darley 8-8-56.
Just like an echo in the room, Todd. Mate, just sometimes footballers can be so dumb when he's just been doing it all day, every throw in from the boundary.
Yeah, inside forward 50.
Inside forward 50. He grabs it each time,
Big thank you to our ongoing sponsorship from the Bacchus Marsh Golf Club. We'll be giving the best player of the Darley side this afternoon a round for 2, including a cart.
Tom German said the best course he played on.
Really?
Oh, he did.
So he's already gone and used his?
One of the best courses.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good wrap. And
the car got a flat tyre, though.
That'd be right. All right, we're back in the middle of the ground. It's Melton South with the commanding lead. They lead by 26. Chance here for Pendlebury. Concedes some ground by hand. Got it to Thornton Gillen, who got it to Lloyd.
How far?
What's he going to do? Right foot kick lowers the eyes. Conway on the lead. Good spoil there by Brett. Took every bit of it. Conway kept his feet. Got a ball by hand. Excellent tackle there by Bewley. Umpire let it go. Here's a chance for Notman. Quick hands from him, only as far as Ward. Will it sit for him? It does. Concedes some ground by hand to Ankrum. Tries to break the tackle. He got around one, couldn't get around another. Had to go by hand to Williams, who had his kick smothered. And Callis cramping up there in the forward pocket.
Geez, that was a good contest between Notman and Brett there. Geez, they both stood up feeling sorry for themselves.
We'll give that tap to Tanner, but it only went as far as Sullivan, who sent the ball to the top of the square. Pedler read the fly. Did he get it? No, he did it every bit part the last little second. And the ball gets rushed through for a behind by Darren Leonard on the last line. Melton South now 12-11-83 lead Darley 8-8-56. 27-point ball game. As a party to bring the ball back into play. Not normally known for his kick-in duties. Kick goes short. Finds Leonard. He concedes lateral by hand to Ward, who gets to the defensive 50. Right foot kick, tumbling kick at that. Made it hard for Young. Pick up. Can he get it? He finally does. Gave it to Hanson. Nearly actually handed the ball over to him. Got it to Tanner. Hurried right foot kick to the outer side centre wing. Thornton Gillen, be good. By hands to Callis. His speed's been good this afternoon. Now Thornton Gillen's in a bit of strife. Gave the ball towards Lloyd. Just dropped the ball like a hot spud there. Chance for Van Leith. Got it to Ward. Quick hands. Oh, he's been pinged by the umpire.
Yep.
And it's be a free kick to Notman against Ward. So Notman, outer side centre wing. Plays on. Sends the ball in the Conway direction. Bibby the fly. The youngster.
Taking the mark.
Taking a beauty in front of Conway and three Darley players.
Showing a bit of promise, this kid.
Yeah, he's a good size. He's just 17-year-old tops. But he'll have a shot from 50 metres out. Melton South 12-11-83 lead Darley 8-8-56. Conway with 8 goals for Melton South. Wyatt with 4. About the story of the day, Fritz.
Yeah. 2 players have made a massive difference, or more or less one.
So can Bibby be the 3rd goal scorer for Melton South this afternoon? Kicks on its way, tumbling kick, won't quite get the distance, stumped through by Brett. We'll give him that for a rush behind. He might have copped one when you don't like copping one. It's a bit ginger to walk off as Cadman has ball in hand. Ward presents. Decides to go the longer option to Young. He's 1-on-1 here at the back. Kamara couldn't take the mark. Williams lent assistance, did well. Hand passed the ball further afield, but it's all Melton South through Thornton Gillen. Left foot kick, inside 50. Conway at the back, fumbled really on this one and only occasion this afternoon. Chance here for Notman. Tapped it in the direction there of Teo. But the Devils will get out of trouble through Ankrum. He got it to Bewley. Back to Ankrum. They're still running here, the Panthers. Ankrum at the outside of the boot. Got dumped as he kicked. It'll be down the ground, free kick to Darley. It's going to be taken there by the Major. Coots Major. Goes short. Kicks okay. Finds Bewley. Now Bewley from 50. Set sail for the judge. Banner at the back, goes the fly, couldn't quite take the mark, keeps his feet, might have caught one high. Umpire let it go close up against the boundary line. The boundary line wins out in the end. The umpire's picked out a free kick for a trip. And it's going to go the Panthers' way. And he goes lateral to Kavarik, just inside the boundary line in the defensive pocket. Goes to the defensive 50. Chance here for Callis. He got it back towards Mempster. He went along the line towards Chapman. Thornton Gillen over the ball there as well. The umpire belatedly blows the whistle and will come in and affect the ball up. We've been playing 25 and a half minutes in this final term here at Darley Park. It's Melton South 12-12-84 who lead Darley 8-8-56. And another Melton South player cramping up, and be totally understood given all the players are first up after a 28-day hiatus due to COVID. So we'll go around the grounds and we'll have a look at the scores while he can barely get to his feet there, the youngster. So there'll be a restart of play here on half forward for Darley, outer side of the ground. They'll get out of trouble here through Pendlebury. Left foot kick. Gets towards half forward. Brett can take an uncontested chest mark, he does. Can go lateral towards Azapati. Decides to come back around. Oh, that was a horrible handball, but Brett was good enough to be up for the challenge. Hand pass to Young, needs to be quick. Got it back to Brett. Tired bodies. Could have been a free kick against Theo. There was.
As it's trying all day.
Tried hard.
Tried very hard.
Can go short to Cadman. Decides not to. Goes wide. A pretty poor kick, actually. Tired kick there from Brett. Chance here for Pendlebury. Williams is forced to do the work. 2 against 1. Numbers prevail. T.A. goes short along the line to White. Marks in front of Baker. Kicked 4 goals this afternoon, White. Right foot kick. Goes in the Conway direction. He's got 3 to beat. Oh, don't tell me. He got that. Oh, my goodness. Conway's got 9. 3 Darley players. They raffled it. And then opportunistic Conway read it beautifully. Got a favourable bounce and just said, thank you very much. And went bang from about 4 metres.
Was basketball type where he just tapped it over their heads and run onto it to himself, Todd.
Conway's got 9. Wyatt's got 4. Melton South have got 13. They're 13-12-90. They lead Darley 8-8-56. Not a sting left in this game now, Fridge. Near 28 minutes gone, final turn.
No sting left here, Toddy. She's all over Red Rover. They've tried very hard, and the thing is, the difference has been one bloke, and his first quarter effort of 5 goals has just made Darley catch up footy for the rest of the day.
Cadman into the ruck. Thornton Gillen won that tap to unrecognised ruckman. Baker got it towards Ankrum. Been better in the second half, Ankrum. Out wide towards Hanson. Just dropped it like a hot spud. Second effort was okay. Went to run away, but then was then tackled and penalised by the central umpire, who was further away from the immediate umpire nonetheless. Short kick's okay. And it's Kavarik with ball in hand. Can go short to Callis. Van Leith didn't have to do anything but just wait under the ball there. The youngster for Darley, outside centre wing. Goes forward with the drop punt, tumbling kick. Setting himself at the back there was Fenton, couldn't take the mark, just about gave the free kick away. Chance here for Spiteri, did brilliantly to get ball to boot. Here's a chance, top of the square. Holt running in after the football there for the Devils, but the Panthers have got numbers through Callis, who got it to Pendlebury. Can go to Thornton Gillen. I speak of Jake. Right foot kick into the middle of the ground. Chance here for Fino. Drop what he should have taken for time to rebalance. Got it to Callis. Good team combining handball here by the Panthers. Wyatt's tackled by Azapati. Taken to the ground, holding the ball.
Another good contributor today too, this fella.
Azapati, dangerous kick. Forced to wait under it was Inglis. Everyone ran past it except Brad in the end. Reverse torpedo, you know what I mean. Got it to half forward. Panthers have got numbers here again. I'll just keep running. Pendlebury, right-hand hand pass. Over in the direction there of, might have been Lloyd. Right foot kick. There's Azapati. The back of Wyatt takes another nice mark. So Azapati on the defensive 50. Off he goes. Can go short into the middle. The kick's okay. Finds Banner. Long. Inside 50. At the back. Excellent grab taken there by the Major. And the Coots Major will go back and have a shot on goal. All too late though. Melton South. Deserved winners here this afternoon. Been playing a tick over 30 minutes final term. Melton South 13-12-90. Lead Darley 8-8-56. Got within 13 halfway through this final term. And have again been found wanting in the second half of a quarter, Darley. And Coots Major gets a consolation goal late. Darley 9-8 now. 9-8-62. Trail Melton South. 13-12-90. So it's a 28-point ball game. We've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go, Fridge. We've got to work out which Darley player we're going to give the Bacchus Marsh Golf Club 18 holes of golf. Includes 2 carts. 2 rounds of golf includes the cart. All thanks to the crew out at Bacchus Marsh Golf Club. 2 minutes to go in this final term. There's the ball up. Tap one by Cadman. Ball at Baker's feet. He gathers and then tackled, dispossessed. Melton South will run away with it here. But Inglis says, not on my watch. Gets in the way. Did well. Ball fell into the hands of Holt. That was good vision in the end. Well read by Young, who's been okay, the youngster. Right foot kick towards half forward in the Spiteri direction. Has the ball knocked away from him by Sharp. Hand pass inboards okay. Devils weighing up the option. That's a nice kick. Mark's taken there by Holt on centre wing. Hand pass further afield to Cadman. On half forward. Chip waiting under it. Was Inglis. Tried hard all day, Brad Inglis. Goes short, further afield towards Hanson. And he'll have a shot on goal from about 50. There's some tied bodies out there, Fridge.
Yeah, no, they're just about cooked now, Toddy. But they haven't, given up the ghost either,
No.
the Devils.
No.
It's just that polish that they lack, that's all.
For a bottom side, winless, they haven't really been taken to the cleaners at all.
Not at all. They've been in the game moments, in quarters.
So that kick from Hanson reached the goal line, but there was only a Melton South player there. It was Ward who goes short. The kick's okay. Pendlebury goes to the defensive 50. And there's a mark taken there just in the nick of time there by Callis, who goes further afield. They've deserved the win this afternoon, Melton South. They've been terrific. Conway with 9, White with 4. That's their 13 goals, if you don't mind.
2 goal scorers for the day.
Thornton Geelan's kick along the line gets forced off hands over the line for a boundary throw in centre wing Social Club side of the ground. Could be long left in this encounter. 26 seconds remain. Melton South will get their 3rd win of the season. They lead Darley by 28 points. Ballarat have hit the front against East Point. Ballarat 69, lead East Point 65.
Come out of the jungle, Josh Gibson.
So there's going to be a repeat stoppage here as the clock ticks down to about 90 seconds remaining. Cadman did some nice work in the ruck on that occasion. Waiting at ground level was Inglis. He was tackled, taken on the ground. It'll be ball up number 56 for this final term. Darley 62, trail Melton South 90. Melton South have led at every change and have answered every challenge. There's the youngster there in Bibbing. He gets the last percentage possession of the game, and deserved runaway winners here this afternoon. After being challenged a couple of times, Melton South's top-end talent has prevailed this afternoon with a star performance up forward from Dylan Conway, who booted 9 goals, 4 if you don't mind. And White kicked the other 4 goals to make up Melton South's tally of 13, 12, 90. They've defeated Darley 9-8-62. A 28-point win to the travelling Panthers. They'll be happy with that. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the goal kickers and best players and the winner of our Bacchus Marsh Golf Club Darley Player of the Day.
This quarter was proudly sponsored by Darley Bearing Supplies, Albert Street, Darley. Phone 53676766.
This broadcast of BFL Game Day is proudly sponsored by Western Screens, Blinds and Awnings, 35A Griffith